poppin', everybody out there in the ether? We are here for Granblue Fantasy versus Rising Top 8 here at Texas Showdown. I'm your boy Zipmaster Flex, and you already know who this dude is. You already know who this is. Woo! Zero Syndicate. What's poppin', my boy?
Dude, it's a spectacular day. I want to take a quick moment to say happy birthday, Hannah. Love you so much, and we'll see you very soon right after this. But yes, top 8 action here at Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. It's been a very interesting spread of characters throughout this top 8. Looking forward to see how this breaks down in terms of action. Every single player has a different character, which has kind of been the norm as of late of this season, honestly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the game is in a very, very good state right now, right? One thing that a lot of games have trouble doing is toning down the top tiers and bringing them to the rest of the cast and kind of elevating others to where they don't dominate the space. And like this game has finally hit that sweet spot that a lot of games have a hard time getting to.
Yeah, I think 1.5 was like a good settling point. Of course, you know, like Lucilius was definitely like the risk reward has been the theme of the last few patches, right? So, I mean, Lucilius not getting as much reward on that block stun as far as building up sword levels, but the rest of the cast is still holding their own. I mean, honestly, it's kind of been the case for Granblue proper. Just like, yes, there are some characters out there that could be eating a little bit more at the table, but for the most part, anybody can win here. We've seen it before. Zerom even said it himself about, hey, I play Charlotte, and if I can do it, you can definitely do it too. So
it's so funny to me how people talk about Charlotte like she's not good. I think I struggle against that character.
She's a strong character.
I think she's good, man. Yeah. But we're not talking about Charlotte right now. It is BSG versus Shinku on the Beatrix and BSG on his patented Vasaraga as we get to our winner's side. First match of the day. Yes. My goodness, this is going to be a banger.
Yeah, you want to talk about an underrepresented character? That is Vasaraga here. And boy, oh boy, is this is going to be a force to be reckoned with here, depending on how Soulforge works out. You got the distance first and foremost, because contending with some of these normals from Beatrix can be very tricky at a close range, but far range, Vasaraga is the one to beat.
Yes, definitely. Especially about mid-range is where he's going to really thrive. If he could get his armor on, he can really do very well in this matchup. We were speaking on it earlier, but in this situation, Beatrix shines.
All right, corner combo here. We don't need to spend super, but it's certainly okay if we do, and we will.
My goodness, yeah, go ahead and burn it. I don't see why not. This is one of those games, you just go ahead and chunk it because you want to take those bravery points away from your opponent. Down to 1 is Blue Sky Guy, but he gets a nice conversion here.
Coast to coast to go with another Soulforge. Dash H, well done.
I love it. This is the pressure that I love to see. Woo! Oh, baby, full conversion. Is he going to spend it or is he going to spend?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. He goes for it. Yeah, he wanted to get his bravery points back too, but he probably does kill with this.
Yeah, you're definitely set and done here.
Dang, down.
That's how you strip away a couple brave points and return the favor to a Beatrix here. Vasaraga, not too far off from damage output, that's for sure.
Yeah, you land certain hits with him and you can output some insane damage. For the most part, mid-screen and things like that, he's not going to slap, but if he's got a good corner combo and he has the right starter, it's going to bang out. This one's going to hurt pretty solid. Oh, he goes for the reset with the command grab. Look at that, chunking for 40.
So you go for the reset command grab because you're trying to Soulforge up. That's going to give you that extra layer of offense against Beatrix, who can just ride free towards you, kind of just ignore some of that distance. All right, there we go, JM. Let's go for Savage Rampage, counter hit. Yes, spend it all if you want. There we go.
The combo route, without a doubt, BSG taking game number 1.
Yeah, feeling very confident, very comfortable in the matchup here. And again, like there's a lot to be feared in terms of damage output from Beatrix. Vasaraga's got the health to deal with it. Soulforge also helps you kind of close the gap against a character like Beatrix because Star Chaser and Riding Free are going to be like your mid-screen kind of challenges here. But the fact that she has lingering hurt boxes on that mid-screen is going to make it all the more difficult to kind of face off against.
One thing that's rough for her too is if he's stomping down on her and he does have Soulforge on, then she can't even reversal really. She doesn't have multi-hitters, right?
She got to throw. She's got to throw,
right? And that's a rough situation to be in. He goes for the throw off of the stomp down, and he's got a pretty good damage here, and he's in a good situation. Got his meter up. Does he? Nah, he's not going to spin. Yeah, he spins there, but not the skybound. God dang, that's a beautiful combo route. I love this character.
Okay, BC still steals the turn, and of course, don't you forget when Vasaraga has that meter, we're a frame reversal away with alt command grab. You thought you jumped away, huh?
Oh, the delay on it too, like peekaboo, I see you. Got him. Clipped him right out of the air for the round. And that was a really swift round too. for
Sure
BSG.
was. Good patience from BSG. Got the 2L challenge after the riding free.
I like the charges he's doing, right? Trying to bait something out, a reaction. Okay.
Oh,
There we go. Got the command grab there.
oh nice. Lift
Okay.
off at the Thunderbird. It'll be a shorter combo because of the aerial height. Still got the damage.
Yeah, good solid damage. Into standing Oki, right? It's not a bad thing in this game. Gotta react, yes. Beautiful jump out. Was not able to get a punish there. Blue Sky eating a lot of damage.
Yep, SBA here. Oh,
Dropped.
Little low. This is your chance.
Super
Guard crush.
unfortunate. Opting to switch to a different ultimate attack to reversal, right? Saw that Shinku's reacting to the grab.
Oh, nice shimmy.
The shimmy Hendrix there from Shinku.
So here we go. Round apiece, not too far off for BSG. Big jump in.
He's looking solid. He's not worried about anything at this point. That's a good touch though from Shinku. The force corner. Nice jump, H. Beautiful job from BSG. Meaty with the tackle.
Woo. A spot dodge, another one right back at you. Same on resources here. Nice low. Caught the recovery. Very quick reaction from Shinku.
Oh, the charge, the conversion. BSG character specialist. He knows all the options. Nice spot dodge, but it's not your turn. Shinku in dire straits as he finds a way out.
We're clocked, but doesn't have SBA here. Just gonna corner carry. Nice. 2L check to call out the Raging Strike attempt.
Very, very well done. Shinku is not getting the patented multi-layered offense of Beatrix. He's getting kind of one interval, and BSG has found a way out immediately every single time.
Yeah.
Vasaraga
is definitely just has that additional option in Soul Forge to get that reversal out. And you spend the meter that way in going for those reversal command grabs to really get out of those tight situations. So if you leave a lingering option out, Beatrix will get scooped up. So I'm shocked that we don't go Matera here, because that would be your ideal pick. But hey, feel comfortable with Beatrix. Keep going.
I would definitely agree with the Matera pick, but I'm not mad at it. I mean, if he could just, it's that Vasaraga BSG is guessing right in the corner. Like he's blocks one little loop and then he hit the jump H, right? He caught him last time. And then he had the other time he guessed right with his wake up. Another time he guessed right with the other wake up. He's just guessing right. It's not like he's getting purely dominated.
But you have to guess only low mid. I don't have to worry about overhead. Let's go dash M. Or you try to jump at me, which don't do that against Vasaraga.
Definitely don't. We see a nice
all right, dash
there.
L. Oh, no, they're dash heavy. That's real close. Try to call out the throw tech. It does succeed. Tons of damage. You spend super here.
Yeah, you got to burn that. Get everything you can. Optimized it. That's huge damage. A nice 50%.
Back away. Good block. Yes, the threat of Savage Rampage. One more with the low on EX. Tried to steal back on the negative frames. There we go.
Oh, yes, sir. BSG with his last bravery point, able to clutch that one out. Raging Chain. And we're going in here. He is one game away from moving into that winner's finals, but Shinku does have corner here. Baited out a Raging Strike right there. BSG did want to reversal his way out. Oh, nice anti-air from Shinku. Understanding he's catching some of those guesses now.
There we go. SBA, strip just one brave point here. But watch out for the reversal throw. Oh!
My goodness.
Well, that's a shame.
I would assume maybe because of that little micro step that BSG did right as he came off the ground.
Yep.
Put himself in the corner. He was not expecting that. He was not expecting this much damage to be output. Down to one bravery point. Stuck in this corner. This is rough stuff.
All right, JM. One more interaction is all that Blue Sky guy needs to close out the round. But Shinku just needs a single touch.
Oh, yeah. That was good. That was good. Run up UDP. I ain't mad at it. That's very good for Shinku. Staying alive here in the bracket. On the winner's side. tackle hits, no conversion.
Jump back in. Nice. At least blocked the low, but overcommitted there. Maybe expected, gosh, I don't know, a ride free to close the gap or just a run up from Shinku. Beatrix still already in this corner.
Exactly where he wants to be. Tried to go low. BSG blocked, knowing it's his turn, but doesn't get anything off of it. Drops his combo conversion for an opening for Shinku. Shinku. Bam. Yes. And spin it. Yes, sir.
All right, delay, and there we go. Finishes the job, keeping the pressure up with the 5L, 2L. BSG still 2 games up. Just 1 away from victory.
Yeah, very close. Really close. Oh, my man Shinku was rolling around on the grass. Shinku, really cool guy, really good guy. Really good at the game, but he is playing on the back foot right now up against BSG. Ooh. Nice touch, doesn't convert. That was good recognition, though. He almost caught it.
5-8. Full combo extension here, just for damage ender. Oh, nice delay. That'll actually be full combo route. Beatrix could spend super here again. We're going to save that because we're not quite close enough to kill, not at the 50% threshold to want to press that, to add the additional scare for BSG.
He's been so right on the stomp down, man. He's so close every time. Very, very clean with the command grab. Oh, my goodness. He's got corner, doesn't overcommit. He's going to play it mid-screen here. I like it from BSG. Nice patience. Very good spot dodge from Shinku. Finally check.
Yep, found the gap with the 5L there. Quick 6 frame. Nice carry with Delta. And that'll do a round up.
Shinku on the way here. He's found some kinks in the armor of Vasaraga as he's making his way back into this set. He's 1 round up here, and if he gets this one right here, we're going to have a game number 5, but I'm sure Blue Sky definitely going to change up his game. He's very good at adjusting.
Jeez.
Ooh, maybe.
So often seeing that close heavy there for counter hit. At least twice now we've seen in this set. Plus all those deep run-ups, the threat of a 5U, which has not been showcased at all by Shinku.
All right, meaty fireball. What do we got? That is 2 hits of armor for that.
Jeez, dash out. Here we go. Nice. 2L. It's a good check to have even.
Very good check. I love the use. Yes, the use of U indiction. Lock it down.
Quick recovery.
Yo, baby! What a spot dodge!
It's a wrap.
What a spot dodge. Sometimes you gotta go for the gamble, but the gamble can leave you in shambles.
I guarantee that was expectation of a button press from BSG to get the BC, but nothing there. This is what happens when you wait long enough. Nice conversion here, just to get the Soul Forge.
Yes, yes. Keep the route short. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, the pickup. Soul Forge, jump back medium. Nah, he's a little shy of making that meaty, but still gets the touch. This should be Rapparooney. And there it is. BSG, the crowd is snapping as he makes it to winners finals.
I'm sure BSG certainly has a fire in his heart, especially after the performance at Arc World Tour. Still hungry for more competition in Granblue Fantasy versus Rising, and we'll be seeing their seat here at winners finals at Texas Showdown 25 to potentially put their name in the Hall of Fame of every year's winners here. Again, at Texas Showdown Specialty, the top 8's listed forever in the annals of history in the halls of each event.
I love that. That's so cool. I wish it was by the front, like it was normally.
It was,
it's
yeah, but
normally
we've got more artists now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We got to give love to all the competitors and also supporters of events like this.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Every year I got to go over there and take a look. I'll be like, that's me, that's me. You know on TikTok, do you TikTok?
No.
Oh, okay. Anybody out there know the meme where there's a guy, he has like a little hand stick, right?
Yeah, yeah, we just a little pointer
circle and then tap, tap, tap. somebody was over there looking at those, and I walked up to him, and I just went to the thing, and then I circled my name. Oh, that's you?
But doesn't even know. Like, wait, did you know this person? You just walked.
I didn't know him.
That's messed up. That's my seat.
Oh my God, it was hilarious. We
wait, that's like you're going back to your high school to go like, yo, that was me. I was on stage.
Yo, chill, bro.
But like, it wasn't like you made it in state finals. You just on the lineup. You're like, I was there, right there. That was state.
Hey, you know, I mean, why not? I could do that too.
Elsa pulling up against Riazo here. We're gonna have Elsa on the Versusia up against 6 from Riazo.
Oh yeah, this is. Woo, this is gonna be a good one. So my thing for this one is, who is Elsa gonna go with?
It'll be Versusia.
Straight up, it's guaranteed.
Yeah.
No Cat?
No.
Why not?
Cat's done. So Cat.
No, she's not.
No. I'm not saying done in general. I'm just saying for Elsa, done.
Oh, really?
The play style kind of leans more towards Versusia for her. So she usually tends to lean to control. Space control is her game plan. Granted, Catalina has that, but in terms of like familiarity, Nier's space control is much closer to Versusia's space control.
I gotcha. Wait, hold up. Is this real?
We got butt chat.
Okay.
So it'll be Versusia.
I rock with you. I believe it will be Versusia.
I mean, we got Riazo on player 2 side unable. Player 1 side, Cagliostro. It's butt check. They're just checking. Don't mess with me.
Come on, man. They got to give me the Beals theme one time in this top 8.
Oh.
That's my favorite theme in the game, bro.
There's so many good themes now, especially with Relink into it.
True. I didn't finish Relink, man.
I didn't either.
I need to go back.
It's still good. It's still very good. Seofon's in it now. I thought for sure we were going to get Seofon.
Yep.
Or id.
We'll see what we end up getting. This game's still thriving and alive. We're going to get some more DLCs. What's the new character coming out's name?
Galleon.
I want to see her gameplay, man.
Yeah, she's probably going to be a strong zoner. We assume, because she's a mage.
Yeah.
So, and also a dragon. So, we have to assume zoner. My early prediction is that we're going to a season of zoning.
Going into what?
A season of zoning.
A season of zoning?
Galleon, I forget the second fella's name. I know Meg is out there. She will not be a zoner. And then Ilsa, I think, will be like a pseudo zoner, like kind of like Noelle Vermillion and Blaze Blue.
Okay.
She's got dual guns. I assume. This is my guess. We'll see what they do.
If we get that, we need a counter zoner.
Which might be your trap set up here if we get Ilsa that way. We'll see. It just seems that way because we have stronger zoning now in both Fairy and Matera. Like, they both really gave them a lot of love to get them more advantage. Sandalphon, huh?
Is he doing it for real? I wouldn't be mad at it. I think he's a cool
character.
Think so. Look at him, man. He did have a little smirk on his face, but he always has a smirk on his face. Man, get at it. Elsa over here. All right, so we are going to get the Versusia versus the Seahawks. Oh, wait.
It'll be versus.
Cat. Man, stop lying. No, you're not. Okay. The Troll Fest is now over, and we're going to get...
I love this song. Sandalphon's song is sick.
I ain't going to lie. I've never played with this on because I only play... Dude, I've had... For a year now, I've had Beals' theme on. So
that's the only theme.
I mean, brother. Only way I get another theme is if I'm running a set against somebody and they are the lobby host and they choose something. I've got Beals' theme on all day.
All right. Well, this matchup here, it can certainly get a lot of coverage on that empty hand. We're looking at Pillar and also down special from Versusia to kind of control the linear base of 6. Now, we go all empty hand, obviously get the invulnerability, go through some of those spaces. So if we get the rush down against Versusia, which 6 will want to do, it might be a little troublesome. We'll see how it plays out. Far M is going to be a strong tool in this matchup for Elsa, though.
They did the anti-air to start. And yeah, I'm with you on the assessment. I do think she's better up close than she gets credit for, but she's definitely the biggest threat at this range right here. Nice, gets a clip there, no full conversion, but the damage lead to start. Oh, actually, no, that chip does. Okay, let me stop talking about damage because it doesn't matter. This match is going so fast. This is going to do so much. And he's able to gather his U. Come here. Unreactable, baby.
dance.
Yes, sir. Elsa.
She's tall. She does a lot of damage. You get the 2-touch opportunity. Better step up the defense here. And that's why we see Ryazo go neutral jump full screen. Remember, Ryazo, Gamera experience, okay? Like, you know how to fight Versusia.
Well, I don't know because Gamera really.
Well, the run back.
The run back.
You
That
don't let
run back
Gamera
was
get a run
crazy.
back. Yeah, that's the problem. JH, let's get off the wall.
Yep.
Oh, that you're spending here. Okay, wants to get across the 50% threshold. Strip a break point very early on.
Yeah, I mean, in this matchup, like, it'd be cool for him to have his meter, but he wants to stay in the lead as much as he can. I like it. Gets another good touch here. He's not going to be able to kill, but he's going to set up a guess for game situation.
Launcher to finish the job. Nah, combo limit. Expected we get enough, but there it is with the far heavy.
Very good stuff, Ryazo. Rallying back there in that second round. The pressure's on, tries to jab him out, but unfortunate.
Yep, trying to bait out some of these throws here with gated demons pressure. Jesus. Pillar, full screen. You do have the insult there. It's a 2M. I'm telling you, those far-reaching M's really going to stop a lot of this offense from 6. Just like a 2M will come out from Ryazo to stop it just the same.
Very, very fast for a light button, right? Nice. Good anti-air with the stand heavy. What we got here? Just going to back off and allow Ryazo to try to make a play. No bravery points on the board for Elsa. This is worrisome. And opened up. Yika-roonies, my brother. I think this might be the end of days. Yeah, we're going to get that full-on animation. Oh, yes. Let's oh, what? Survival?
Hey, you said it, not me.
Did you not believe?
Oh, I knew it was going to kill.
You did.
I looked up for a second because I'm looking up notes, chat, on 6. And Zip said, this is kill. I looked up like, sure.
Look, man, I was close.
It was close. It was
I
real
was
close.
close.
It was close. Because I would have given it to you if it started at like 1 BP. If we started right there and that was the get out, all right, you might have hit that threshold. But she's a big girl. Yeah. She got a lot of health there.
I got you. She definitely does. But, I mean, that was a good game from Elsa. Elsa was getting baited for throws a lot, but wasn't really going for the throws.
Right.
Was more so trying to stop him with 5L.
Yes.
So I like that on the defensive end. But the issue is once Pillar is spent, see now we're getting the medium and the light. Once the heavy version is spent, that's when Ryazo gets very, very aggressive.
Yes.
And let's see if Elsa has recognized such. It looks like they have.
Yeah, despite the abilities charging up faster on the side of Versusia, even with the EX version, it's still a big opportunity for Ryazo to close the gap. That's where empty hand generally comes into play, which we've not gotten a chance to really see at all. Like, Ryazo's really good at closing the gaps here. Now we wait.
Very, very patient between the two. Nobody wanting to make a play. Ryazo probably just wants Elsa to spin something.
Yeah, the threat is the forward special. Also EX pillar.
Yeah.
And now that you're here, dash L, good interrupt. We're carrying to corner.
That's going to be some nice solid damage. And then we're going to get some Oki here. Oh, never! What is going on here?
She kills. You have no health.
She slaps.
You have no health on 6, so that also helps tremendously for her. Coast to coast, you're looking at about 10K damage for her.
Oh my!
Alt skills get a little iffy, about like 8K, but she hurts.
She definitely hurts. All right, Ryazo does not want to stay in that corner. He's going to spend one of his bravery points to make his way out. Baited, but doesn't quite punish. It's a well-timed dodge from Elsa.
All right, nice. Just gonna at least set up with the 5U again, but interrupt the 5L. Elsa gonna go carry one more time with this ult, finish the round out. That's gonna be a 1-all set.
I love her combo routes. Like she can chain the combo together in so many different ways. She can convert off of so many different things. It's just beautiful to watch this character work.
It's fun, really fun to lab and just kind of explore the character, how she carries around. Again, like if you're into that space control, that's her strong suit. Like she is very good at that. So is Elsa. Nice. There's that empty hand I keep talking about. Off the down special here just to ignore it, go right through.
Yes. Nice bait there. Doesn't get a punish on the block brave counter. Backdash, what a bait right there from Riazo. And you know he's going all the way to the crib with this combo.
Close enough for the kill. You may as well send it. 6 is a character that can also hurt.
Man, when you're fighting this character, it's just so frustrating to get touched by a certain thing. You know you're eating the full combo. Some characters, you know, you're like, okay, you touch me right here in a certain spot. It's not going to go the full route.
Right.
You almost get full comboed every time you're touched by Sans.
That was a good 5L challenge there. And also right back at you from Riazo. Like ground bounce, too far for extended carry. Actually, no, because we didn't have the 6-call execution, so we had to back off.
What a beautiful spot dodge there. Elsa finding the way out of the corner with the back throw. Patient offense. Doesn't want to overextend.
Nice.
Like the backdash with the call out from Riazo.
Yeah. Old 6-call will slow things down, close the gap, stagger with 5L. Do you build? There it is.
Yep. He's taking it to the crib once again. I'm not even going to say anything.
Good.
I know. No bravery points. It's chip territory.
There we go.
Doesn't even get the chip, just gets a hit because Elsa understood that couldn't stay there. I'm assuming maybe a jump.
Yeah, probably potentially jump because maybe we expect throw, but it's 6 as well, so like you know pressure's going to be knocking at the door regardless.
Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, and at that 85%, I wasn't quite sure if we get the 15 after that routing there just to make sure we got super.
Yeah.
But that was an early Raging Strike spend there, so I was able to follow through pretty well on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so taking a moment here to assess the situation with the Riazo at the 2-1 lead.
2-1 lead. He's looking solid. Elsa really thinking about it. I'm being completely honest. I really think Cat would work it. I get if that's not the player's preference, but I do.
Cat works, but also I think some of it is the fact that we don't have coast-to-coast carry like the way that we used to. Certainly, she does have that to a degree because, you know,
Solid
she does
carry.
have her light wall still, but they shortened it a little bit.
Yeah.
Damage output is still substantial.
Yes.
But it's the consistency in routing.
Mm-hmm.
That's your go-to factor. Just like, I could be so consistent with Versus. You said it yourself, just like, I touch you off anything, I'm going to convert that for corner. I could get, you know, at least half your health gone.
Yeah.
So Versusia does have that play, but you're playing around the close-range combat of 6, being able to snipe through with empty hand. Those are the two factors here that are really going to play against Elsa.
All right, and Elsa sticking with it for the final game here, potential final game. Riazo going to try to take this one home.
Nice.
But, yeah, there we go. That was a very good check, but drops the combo. Still has meaty. Spinning that bar. This character, Sax, he builds meters so fast. All the way back to 70 after spending 50, right?
Oh, absolutely. Already strong life lead, so next touch, we're going to get a kill here. There we
Man,
go.
the grab bait is disgusting. Riazo definitely going to spin. Don't believe this one's going to... No.
I said we're killing.
Yeah, you have it.
I
You
said
take
it.
it. You take it.
I said it.
Never mind. I said never mind. I'm with you. I agree.
I said next touch we kill. Did that not happen?
Oh, my goodness. There it is. Nice conversion. That is a jab confirmed there from Elsa. Staggering and leading to some nice solid damage. Very good meaty off the charge. Tried to catch him moving, but Riazo, he's been very, very patient in the neutral like he has to in this matchup.
Oh, wanted to catch recovery on the spot dodge. Fortunately, though, still close the gap, recover fast enough to catch the second recovery.
Taking all the damage you can with the spin there. Oh, yeah, that's the end of this round. Elsa should be able to close this one. Boom,
yes.
Bam. And there it is. There we go. 1 round apiece here in game number 4. Elsa does not want to go to that loser side. There's a lot of monsters down there.
Absolutely. Riazo certainly has the momentum here, potentially getting another set against BSG. Big jump in round start. That's a hard read from Riazo.
Very hard read.
Yeah, reset, try to get as much as we could. I mean, there's not much after damage mitigation there, but ooh, what a 2H.
I like it. I like it. Finally got the anti-air. It's been baited a couple times on it. Oh, that's a huge starter. That was a lot of damage. Didn't have back special on deck, right? That would have been a huge, huge combo if we did have that, but had to opt for the forward special.
Go. BC away. Nice patience here from Ryazo. One more strike, but the alt DP comes through.
Ooh, he just runs straight back up the bravery of Ryazo.
Wanted to delay counter hit right there, and Elsa just not moving because, you know, as you called out, we're trying to go for these techs. Elsa finally pumped the brakes on that approach. They're like, you know what? No more counter hits from you. I'm good.
Yep, good on that, good on that. Hydrating as we go into game number 5.
Believe in victory.
Ryazo. I can't gauge him, man. I don't know what he's thinking. He just has that he just keeps that smirk on his face at all times, winning or losing.
Devious individual.
He's just happy to be here, and I like that. Right. I appreciate that. Stopping the pressure from Ryazo with the pillar, not allowing him to get his setup off.
Exactly. 5L interrupt. It's been so much mileage off of that from Elsa here. We're going to get the wall splat, and we'll level up here with the install. Oh.
Yep, that's your turn.
Finish it.
Very, very well done from Elsa. Very clean round. Easy conversion for the closeout. And now the tables have turned. We are 1 round away from Elsa taking this one away. As Ryazo, his baits they're not working anymore.
Finally catching up to him. All right, we'll see what she has here. Elsa, full screen position here. Back special here, nice lariat. Oh, very early 2H. Maybe expecting the empty hand to come through. Not gonna work, wanted the BC, the snake strike. Leaves you lingering here.
All right. Nice conversion here. What's gonna be though? What's he doing? Just a nice little neutral jump. Wasting another BP for that. You're gonna have to make it count. I like it. Works your way out of the corner. It's Elsa.
All right, has the patience here.
Oh, baby, that's it. No!
It's a little bit too high.
Oh, man. Ryazo has the opportunity here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Tied up, final game, final round.
Okay, I can see it. There's a little bit of anxiety in that one.
It's definitely there.
Yeah.
A little shaky. Like that was too close to comfort. Oh, geez, spot dodge there. Nice, snake strike, still our turn.
Nice tick throw. We haven't seen much of that. We're also changing it up a little bit in the early goings of game number 5 of the final round. Nice touch here from Elsa. Going to get a full extension drop.
Yeah, a little bit off there. We had the far end, but really tricky to try to follow through. Good spot dodge on the DP. How'd you know, Ryazo? How did you know?
I mean.
Oh, actually.
Wow. See you next lifetime, huh?
Yep.
Yes.
That is a round here for Ryazo, and victory 3-2 over Elsa.
Elsa's got to feel rough about spending that DP, man. That's where it went to shambles in that last round.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of that scramble between those two, trying to maintain the control of like what Ryazo was trying to do. And that's the thing about Ryazo. You're not conditioning Ryazo. It doesn't happen.
Not happening.
So
not happening.
Very tricky stuff to do. Even Gamera was kind of taken aback by it. I think a lot of Japan players were kind of taken aback by that because they're generally aggression seems to be like the complete opposite of how Japan likes to play. Japan has that like standard neutral style. Doesn't really play 6XL like we do in the States. And Ryazo very much like, hey, I'm going to go snipe in. I got a couple 6XLs. Empty hand supports me after.
Yeah.
Rushdown is king in this matchup here for Ryazo and against Versusia.
Yeah, definitely. And it looked like he learned something too, right? He was super aggressive versus Gamera. In this one, he kind of sat back. And one thing I feel like he was doing was a lot of jump-ins because people are accustomed to Brave countering jump-ins. They don't want to take the pressure afterwards. So he would sit there, and then he'd jump in. Go ahead and spin that break point. I'm going to sit back again. Once it gets you to 1, that's when he was picking it up against Elsa. Yeah. That was a nice little methodical game plan he had going on there.
Yeah, and there's not much of a threat that Versusia has to the full screen space. Like, sure, you go for your install, but I'm waiting for you to spend it. So you come at me lariat while I'm neutral jumping, well, you're going to spend the install. Or even if you go for pillar, so full screen pillar would be usually the go-to. You spend the install to keep the safe string and then you reinstall again, you're trying to waste that opportunity against your opponent to buy some time to close the gap.
Yeah.
Or build up your own meter, build up the resource of maybe an EX empty hand to snipe out. You're trying to bait one of those reactions here so you can close the gap for free. And Elsa was aware. We saw like a lot of holding back here, being very conservative on throwing pillar at full screen. Generally, it was going for like the down special, which is that grenade, which can get the crumple state, but it's also like a full stop sign to anyone trying to make a linear approach. So if I remove empty hand off of your playbook, that gives me more time to go for zoning. So that tug of war of, the battle of two different beliefs of combat between these two really showed out.
Definitely did. Very good match. If you love some Granblue, you know there was a lot of layers of chess going on in that one.
Oh, yes.
A lot of layers of chess. That was good stuff.
All right, so after Elsa and Riazo, we should be getting Reich up against Curbio here. Can't believe a Gran made it in the top 8. That's crazy.
I love that. I mean, that character terrorizes me, but
terrorizes everybody. There's a certain individual that plays Gran, and I gave Reich a lot of crap last night, but Reich has got some solid fundamentals here, as one should playing Gran.
Yeah.
Like, all jokes aside, like, Reich was definitely fundamentally sound, and that is a key factor to seeing success into Gran. We'll see how it plays out against Curbio. Of course, we're going to see a lot of that Narmaya play going for Crescent Slash. I'm sure we're going to see some call-outs here with 2H. We did see a lot of very interesting call-outs with 2U coming from Reich, which is kind of the grand special because you go 2U into the boot for corner carry, or even just continue pressure after. So we'll see how this matchup plays because, man, when you're dealing with Crescent Slash, it's a whole different ballgame.
One thing I don't ever see, well, I would say don't ever, I only cast one of his games yesterday, but one thing I didn't see him do at all, which is surprising because I see every Grand do it, he doesn't ever really spin boot in neutral to catch you trying to do something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's refreshing to see a Grand player be like a little more conservative on what they're trying to do.
Very conservative.
Yeah, I've seen some really good Grand players. They'll go for the 5U, just the install to charge to pump fake the fireball. So it gives you that visual cue of like, oh, I think you're throwing Reagan lit, but you're really not. You're just pump faking.
Yep.
Oh, it's really cool.
Really cool. You know what else is cool? Normaya.
Yeah.
Normaya.
Quite the threat. Setsuna will be able to snipe out a lot of that far-reaching normal play.
Yeah. Now, yesterday, one of the things I watched from his – he did tell me he played Belial. So he's not doing it? Okay, he looked in the camera and shook his head. But I was talking to him earlier today. He said that he played Belial, but after the nerfs, he doesn't like to dip into that well. Is he really going with the UL?
Well, you know how it is. Button check. You play the different character.
That's true.
I mean, surprised. Texas apparently has a ton of ULs. Has been that way since vanilla.
Oh, wait a second. Is this Yeah, I'm tripping. Show me the bracket real quick, Zero. I know you said it a second ago, but I might have got mixed up. I might have crossed myself up. Okay, yeah, this isn't who I was thinking of. Yeah. Okay. So if he ends up playing UL, I'll be surprised. That'd be a good treat, though. But, his Normaya. So one of the things he was doing yesterday, he was doing a lot of – he was conditioning. You know how we were just talking about you can't condition Riazo? Right. This man, I believe he might be able to. He was doing run-up Crescent Moon. Of course. So many times. I mean, back to back with no mix to it, to where at the end in the final game, it was like, you're going to get grabbed because you are so scared of trying to tech because the Crescent Moon's been presented 19 times over the set, and that's literally how he won the game. By grabbing, I think he grabbed 3 times in a row at one point. Yeah, that conditioning was beautiful.
Curbio, Dragalia, K-Tang, all of you are heathens and keep doing this Crescent Slash. Start the count. Start the count in the chat. Every flip you see, I want to see it add up.
All right, getting underway here. No DLC to be had in this matchup. And with round that started, I think it's going to be pretty slow pace for the most part. A little bit of nukes being played. Nice spot dodge, but it is not your turn. Reich is back to the wall, but Patience. Yeah, Patience didn't work out for him. He's in the Eclipse, and some nice damage going to come in here from Hero.
Curbio do an excellent job of walking on Reich to get that full corner combo. 50% life lead already. Late tag, but still going to get a 5L.
Nice extension. I love it. He is not afraid of spinning his meter at all.
Certainly no need. It's going to add up and also forces Reich to spend another BP. The block, slow turn. Wow.
Ooh, that's the end of the. Wait, you don't convert off that?
A little far. It's kind of iffy. Like, you could have gone for a dash L, but I think the crumple would have hit first.
Got it. DP'd right afterwards for the chip out. Very, very good stuff from Kirbio. Man, so what do you think is the answer here for Reich? I mean, he's having a rough go at it.
Well, you're trying to be a little more preventative against Narmaya, so 5H is always going to be that strong tool for Gron. It always has been. Dash L is also like your go-to, but I mean, that's everyone's go-to. In this corner situation, you kind of got to be brave and go for alt DP. See, because every crescent flip could have been an alt DP opportunity. Fireball away to push out. Nice. There you go. Make sure you capitalize.
Yeah, at some point, you definitely have to try to DP your way out. As they say, you can't block forever. As we're watching
there we go.
Kirbio try to block this mix-up.
Oh,
no. You got to spin. Yeah. Keeps his corner.
There it is.
He does get the bait on the grab. Gets some solid damage to get his BP back.
And unfortunately, not the position you want to be in. You'd rather have the side swap for full extension for SSBA.
Doesn't go for the jump cross-up. He's going to believe in the low pressure.
There we go. Look at this. The fundamental pressure here. The stagger, 2L in the throw. Reich taking around. And that's the difference, right? Like, out of all the other grandson I've ever come across, as of late, Reich is certainly the one to be a little more patient.
Yeah, very patient. And it paid off for him right there.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about him being brave and ripping the DP to try to nullify the pressure of Kirbio, but instead he played it the way he wanted to, very, very slow, worked it all the way to the other corner and took the game.
Starting to see a bit more boot, and that's probably a shutdown on a Setsuna attempt. We don't want to go for the medium Setsuna here to keep us locked down. BC, that's a victory there for Reich. Unfortunately, having a BC back. There we go, but not going to get the JH.
Yeah, faster recovery on the U
JU
version.
rather, excuse me.
Very good crescent moon and a good block from Reich, and he's going to be able to catch him a couple touches. He's working his way to the corner. Very good pressure here. Got Kirbio a little worried to press buttons. Being super patient, no anti-air, knows that's coming in hot. I love the tech.
Tried, but unfortunately alt Setsuna will slow things down and start up a boot, but that's what we're trying to snipe out still. So you're not wrong, it's just in that moment, Kirbio had the right answer back.
Agreed. You can't you can't let people take away your tools. Woo! So we will see it again later. This is going to be a good conversion here, but definitely not going to kill. Got corner, baits the grab, but doesn't get the jump in. Side switch here.
There we go.
And the check on the dash up. Very good. Going into the final round here, game number 1. No, that was the final. Never mind. Sorry about that. That is going to be one game for Kirbio. Reich played very well. He started to turn the tides of the game. There's just a couple preemptive plays from Kirbio that kind of nullified his offense. And that check at the end, I mean, right? That's understanding where to press.
I've heard stories of Grom players, they have to play like they're the main character. Like that's how you play. And I think Reich could probably be better served to start playing as though they are main character. We're getting this boot in neutral, right?
Yeah.
But also, like I called out earlier, just trying to steal back turns with alt TP. When's the last time we saw a TP from Reich at all?
He's not doing it. I'm still on deck with you. Maybe it's out of his comfort zone, and he really, truly believes in his blocks, which he's doing a good job of. He's kind of getting clipped more on his offensive approaches. So we'll see how this one turns out. He's playing very solid here. Gets the jump over. Nice.
Yeah, X10 for super.
Yeah, he's got. Is he spinning or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't spend a BC without spending a super.
That's true. Unless you miss input like me, right? All right, there we
or
go.
you miscalculate your combo limit like me. Nice 2M.
Caught the backdash attempt from Kirbio. That was a bait that was trying to be set up there. Right, not going for it. Nice. Boot to start, yes.
All right, DP right away. Coming from Kirbio. Side swap out transient. Nice dash out to 2N to make sure we can fully extend. That stance swap was critical to make sure we could convert for that combo.
Oh, baby!
Love the frame kill.
That frame kill was disgusting. And we're going to get our first skybound from Kirbio's side. Massive damage, but not enough. Guess the game. Tried to empty low. Right.
Good.
Back against the wall here. No bravery points. And it is chip territory. Is his spot dodge going to be on point? No. The chip is there. Kirby-O, 1 round.
One more round here. He's going to take the lead. 2H, finding the mark. Let's get a quick cancel here on 5U.
There's 2 times in a row we've watched watched Reich be right at round start. See if he can capitalize this time. He's doing very, very well. A lot of damage. The tech is there. Corner, lockdown. I like what we're seeing from him. But Kirby-O has a chance to get it rolling here.
A couple of Reagan Lave. Just close the gap. Oh, no. Trying to sneak in with the back special. Not going to work out.
Let's see how much that U-transient is going to mean as he gets out of the corner. Has a huge combo here. The DP, finally, we've seen it, Zero. But it doesn't matter because once again, that 5L from Kirby-O is going to mean everything. Both rounds so far, both games so far, ending in such a touch.
Kirby-O with a strong cheering squad out there. But man, oh man, do I want to see Reich go for more of these DPs. That's going to be critical.
That was huge. That was huge.
Granted, the risk has changed dramatically here in this version of the game because if you're wrong, you're dying for it here.
Yeah.
But that is your answer to get Kirby to stop crescent slashing on you. Right now, you don't have to worry about it so much. You're going to go for superhero eventually. There it is.
Yes. Nice damage. Safe jump. Doesn't get him much, but the grab does get him around as Reich trying to set himself up for a reverse 3-0. But it's going to be a long journey because Kirby-O's had an answer for almost everything he's thrown at him.
Absolutely. All right, nice DP out.
Kirby-O is not worried about doing the DPs at all.
Especially since they're just lights. I know you're going to go for the dash L.
Yeah.
Or you go for the far H. And that's giving a moment of pause to Reich. We do get the back special here. Dust boot. Good read on the fireball.
That was one heck of a call out.
And that's why I called out early at the top of this, where I've seen a lot of Grons start to pump the 5U. That's your fake out, right? Because if you're starting to condition into fireball after every block string, I fake out 5U, cancel, you're right in my face for a punish.
Yep. Very good call there. See if Reich adds that to his game. He has not been utilizing it. Man, I swear to Bobby Joe Johnson, that happens to me so much, and it's so unfortunate to watch that happen to Reich right now.
Dang, don't put your hurt box inside the hit box.
He hits on the backside, man. We got a side games. Let's get that patch.
All right, there we go. Got the throw. Neutral jump, but too high to extend.
All right, we have corner for Kirby-O. Spins a little bit of meter there, doesn't get anything off of it. Trying to go for a DP. Yeah.
It might have been the anti-air attempt right there. Still got JU for the trouble. You're spending here because you have to.
Guaranteed have to.
There we go. Called out the BC. Going to get a throw. Good read from Reich.
Very, very well done. Finds his way on the board, and the reverse 3-0 has actually started now. There could be some hope here. 2-1 Kirby-O's way. Just poking away.
There we go. 2M interrupt here. Let's carry. One more time. Back special here. Full extension off the overdrive surge.
Oh, let me get them toes. Went back to the well, and this time there was water. Spend it. Yes. Right. She's looking good right now.
Yes.
A new brand of offense he's throwing in there. A little bit more staggers. Making it a little bit less readable. The boot to start again.
Starting to play like the main character now, huh?
Yes.
I think that was episode 2 where we saw the boot show up.
Definitely. That is exactly where we saw it. Spinning a brave point, not able to get out and opened up. Kirby-O, some solid damage here. Use a lot of the skills. They're almost back. The grab will get them there.
Yeah. Good read. Very good read. Unfortunately, not enough health to survive anything further. But great patience from Reich. I have to commend that. And you have to take that as a minor W despite losing the round.
Very good jump in from Curbio. A little stagger there with a walk back into the 6XL. Means a lot. Frame kill with the Crescent Moon Light.
Woo!
Dang.
See, the patience is there. You're trying to bait out a throw. You're not going to call out the DP here. Right, just too conservative on those.
Yep. And when you say too conservative, it actually might be too conservative.
Ooh.
As we are here in the final moments for Curbio as he gets the touch. And there it is, moving forwards in the bracket. That is the end of days for Righteous. He finishes at second. Curbio's dreams of winning Texas Showdown stay alive.
And the pop-off for Curbio here. Advancing course, check out Curbio's Dreamland. It's a weekly series online that Curbio hosts for Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. So it's a spectacular time. The more love we get on this game, the better. I mean, it's free to play. You get a rotating cast of characters. I believe right now this week's rotation is Arc World Tour Champions. So definitely check it out. That means DLC characters are now available in the free rotation. So always the opportunity to play.
Guys, I'm telling you, if you haven't played it, just give it a chance. It's mad fun. Literally, so I came back to playing pretty heavy about 3 weeks ago, right?
Okay.
Really putting in some extra time. Like, I dabble all the time, but I was been playing really heavy. And my homies, I keep telling them, play the game. They won't play it, but as soon as they touch it, they're like, all right, hold on, you touch the game and you're really in the fantasy. You want to play. I'm telling you.
It's why it's in the name. It's Granblue Fantasy versus. That's where Versusia comes from, because she has the versus core. That's actual lore if you play the story mode.
Yeah.
I didn't play the story mode. I just read it.
So I read that she's the goddess of death, right? And she's just trying to restore balance.
I don't know if she's a goddess of death. I know she's like Gron's and like Jita's
god
mom.
of destruction?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Am I tripping?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I thought it was mad cool.
That's my blind spot of Granblue. I don't know any of the lore, but anytime someone tells me about it, it's sick as heck.
Yeah,
I love it.
It is dope.
Poor Lancelot's been in jail for like years now. You're going to let him out eventually? Like, what are you doing? Every Valentine's Day, you check him out.
I didn't even know he was in jail.
He's in jail.
Yeah.
He did like, I think it's one of those like, hey, I'm going to take the blame for this. You guys go on without me.
One of those.
And you visit him every year for an event. He's like, oh, looks like it's been 5 years, huh? Crazy. You gonna let me go yet? Oh, a cake. Thank you. I'm kind of tied up right now. I can't eat the cake, but sure.
No anime, bro. No anime.
All right, Mitosis versus Incendiate stepping up here. Be Matera up against Lewayne.
Interesting. What do you?
Oh, you know what? Actually, might be Fairy.
You think we'll get Fairy?
I think Mitosis has been talking about switching over to Fairy just to handle the matchup a little bit better.
Okay.
Which is interesting to me because I think Matera does have like a lot of great tools to kind of call out against Lewayne Bros. But yeah, I think you run into the same issues that you might run into on the side of Matera if you pick Fairy, because you're trying to hit with the far-reaching normals, faster buttons, which really help kind of preemptively interrupt any sort of homie summon, can interrupt Catbot. Whereas maybe it's the fact that you can't keep up with the projectile game on Matera. You're not going to be able to shut every path down from Lewayne.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I mean, it makes me curious. Wouldn't Fairy trying to press long-range normals get hit by, like, in that matchup, if you just started to use Catbot to do missiles a little bit more and things like that, you kind of would not be able to press your buttons as often if Catbot keeps staying out, right?
If you catch the startup, then you just shut it down.
You catch the startup, yeah. Agreed.
So you're trying to be preemptive here. We are going to see the Fairy. But beyond that, like, I'm curious.
Let me theory craft. If I'm Lewayne and I put Catbot down and I just jab, wouldn't I hit your button?
You got the okay. So you have to think about the recovery though, because you recover, you're dropping the Catbot.
True.
And if I see you move, I press far M.
Yeah, and that button is mad fast. Never mind.
You're not wrong. But like, if I react at that point when you're already recovered, then that defeats the purpose of me trying to challenge Catbot anyways.
Yes. Agreed. Okay, Mitosis versus Incendiate is underway. Does go with the Fairy. Let's see what's cracking here. This character's been terrorizing me lately too, man.
She's so much faster now.
So good, man.
I have a good matchup on this character, and yet still, she's much more difficult.
Much more difficult.
See, there it is right there. Some of the homies got far in the challenge.
Yep. Tried to get the boys involved and got him clapped.
Don't you move.
Man. Incendiate very good at finding that run attack to get himself out of the corner. Seen him do it multiple times yesterday, and he does it on the first try here.
5-0, tries to back off the back special and not going to hit. Mitosis caught in this corner, not going to spend BP.
Believing in the defense, I understand.
Believe it in victory, I get it.
Well, I have been saying for a very long time, well, I think people have calmed down a little bit on how much they spend the BP. But, man, for a while I was like, guys are just putting themselves in one touch situation so often.
Cool. And activated GG a little bit too early. Could have converted a little bit further off of it. It's okay, though. Oh, 2H catches the recovery.
And was a quick recognition and confirm, spending the ultimate skill to get that over with. There was a very good job from Incendiate. All right. That was a round that started pretty rough for him, too.
Oh, yeah. But all it took was one escape out of the corner, and that makes it all the more difficult for Ferry. And the space that Incendiate was commanding was away from up dog. So you don't have your reversal to get out, and you're hoping you can BC maybe, but even then, that spacing was a little bit too far to try to push out in some cases. All right, good block.
He's going for it with that overhead, but Mitosis has been on point. Very good conversion here, spinning the bar for it. What's the Oki? What's he got? What's for breakfast? Very good defense.
C-Ray, hold this.
Missiles on deck. Very good evasion with the dive kick from Mitosis. Okay, grab tech. Back in the neutral space, poking away. I like it. He's waiting it out, and he's finding the right spots to call the homies in. But Mitosis reacting very well, clipping them and Incendiate to not allow any approaches. There it is. The homies clipped once again. Not having it. Yep, I was literally about to say he's going to call the ultimate wheel. Get him out of there.
Unblockable situation here to fully extend for the corner, and should be getting the kill here.
He doesn't get the kill,
not quite.
but baited the up dog with the spot dodge and makes the homies take the hit for him. As we see a closeout from Incendiate. Very, very, very well played. Very, very well played.
Got that farm him again, trying to keep things at bay against Incendiate, but it's only a matter of time before we start to build up the resources on the side of Lane. Catbot shut down by GG. Good shot here, and holding it long enough this time to make a full conversion.
All right. Very good check. Doesn't get any kind of conversion on it. This time we do. GG. Switch that side again. Yes. Ultimate wheel does not work out. Oh, but the missiles keeping Incendiate from getting full converted on. Once again, GG does open up, and we're going to see a huge, huge combo here from Mitosis. He's got the guess for game situation. Incendiate trying to find his way out.
Back, good roll. Dash H gets the cross up.
That boy getting jiggy right now, ain't he?
Found the positioning here, but still, another spot dodge is still able to challenge. Mitosis taking a round.
All right. Mitosis looking very, very good, but Incendiate, you know, he's here to stay. He's here to play.
Cool.
Got the missiles to hit, but backs off. Interesting.
Yeah, it was a jump back. I wonder if we're trying to go for the throw bait there. Nice slide with Dash M.
One thing about this matchup, Incendiate definitely can't really eat food. He can get called out for that every time, right? So, I mean, haven't seen that. Just one thing I just quickly thought of. He's going to call in the bros. Human Pyramid. Ate the whole GG right there.
Good spot dodges here, but push back into the corner. All the better for for Incendiate. And unfortunately, because he got caught by the last shot, you lost a brave point for that one there.
Yep. It makes me wonder, why did Mitosis hit a button right there? I don't understand.
Maybe just missed the spot dodge timing. Maybe missed timing in general, really. The way that's a roundup here for Incendiate.
All right, Incendiate got him round here, trying to make it 2-0. Mitosis back to that poke game. He's been doing a good job keeping those bros at home, but Incendiate is now in. He's had some issues here once we get in that space, like you said earlier.
Jeez, good mix. Launcher just to spend for extended damage.
Nice. Grab tech. Mitosis still alive. having a rough time trying to get out of this corner. Poking away. Just trying to raw overhead, and Cynthia not having any of that.
Quick couple stabs here. Set up the HPA. It's almost certain victory here. We can chip. Doesn't matter if you spot dodge or not. We're going to take it. Oh, it does matter.
UGG. Spot dodges to the grab, yes. And Sandy not going for parries at all. And tech again. Oh, he tried it. That could have chipped. It doesn't quite reach. Nice evasion from Mitosis, but meets in the air. Feet's in the air. There it is. And Cindy is now up 2-0 versus Mitosis.
Very close. Very, very close.
Man. Yeah. So he's picking apart this matchup, man.
Here we go.
Some of the things you mentioned, right, like you were correct on your analysis, on your breakdown of why it could be a good matchup. It's just, I feel like Incendiate's been there. He's seen it before.
If you've been playing as long as Incendiate has, if any of us, really, from vanilla, you should be used to handling some of these zoning characters, understanding the approach, the patience that you have to have. Because it's not dash blocking, it's rolling. It's navigating through the space, utilizing spot dodge and roll. And that's what Incendiate has been showcasing here. The parry. Ooh! Okay. And, of course, the spot dodge from Mitosis.
So we do see early on in this one that he is willing to use the parry, but last set, I don't think I saw it one time.
Nope.
I mean, last couple games against Perry, but Matera, grabbed before the missiles got in. Very, very good. Oh, yeah, 6XL, not going to be able to convert. Stealing turns.
All right, nice send with the ult. Oh, and another spin on ult. We can close it out, and we will.
That pop-up, man.
Off the pop-up off the Raging Strike?
Yeah. It's always so surprising. Like, I know it's going to happen, but when I see how high you go, I'm like, why?
It's the tee off. It's the tee off for the big home run.
Yeah. All right. Nice clash there. Doesn't quite get anything on the jump back. Incendiate forcing corner after the homies come in there. Playing a little bit of game of evasion. Was Mitosis for a moment there, but finally caught up with.
All right, here we go. Awesome sauce off the wall. Really finicky because of the height there.
If he would have dashed through after he called Catbot missiles, that would have been so nasty.
Oh, to do the roll on the opposite side?
Yeah.
We've seen that. We've seen it.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Mitosis. See if we can steal one here. The boys are going to stop the setup. Nope, no, it's still there. Lockdown. Goes for the cross-up, gets the toes. Yes.
All right, missiles away. Able to close that gap. 5L interrupt here.
Couldn't Raging Strike. Tried to steal a turn is Incendiate, giving Mitosis a freebie, essentially. As we got one round apiece here in game number 3.
Oh, deep jump.
Lockdown. Tried to jab to catch. Doesn't hit either of the homies, nor Incendiate himself. Oh, he's munching now.
I got the parfait, too. That's the best one.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, finish the job.
Yeah, finish the job. Just spend it. Bow. Yep. Way. Oh, he just went hey. All right, there we go. Perfect KO for the closeout. 3-0 victory for Incendiate. This guy's kind of ridiculous.
It's hard to deal with, and there's so much mental stack that you have to look at when Loane is on the screen because there's so much coverage that's happening there. And you could go Matera. I understand going Fairy because that's less like mental endurance you have to perform, right? Because, it's just GG setup. I preemptively hit normal to shut down a lot of that approach from Loane. Matera, you're thinking several steps ahead. Well, I got to get Butterfly. Well, is it Starry Sky or do I go for the Rainfall? Like, which one am I doing in terms of shot? Is that enough room? Are they going to challenge? Do I 5L here? Like, there's a little bit more. Granted, like, same could be said for Fairy, right? But it's between GG setup, which GG did I use? Let me pepper the screen with some buttons, and that'll interrupt a lot. So I think the Matera did fine. Like, we had our comfort there, but I think Fairy was better suited in the matchup by far.
Agreed. I'm with you. It did look better. the comfortability of the character kind of on the Matera. Like, yeah, of course you're going to look good on your main character, but the Fairy was the better choice. I'm with you on that. I agree.
But that is all of our top 8 so far. The first round. First round. We're not done. Not done at all. We're going to get back into the loose side of things here. It's going to be Elsa up against Curbio to step up to the plate. Of course, Curbio is still going to compete with this Narmaya. Elsa pulling out for Susia once again. And here's the crazy part. Dealing with Crescent Slash as Versusia is a pain in the butt. So we'll see how that plays out for the rest of this one here. Of course, trying to keep things away is going to be key factor. Of course, Pillar is going to be able to interrupt so much of what Narmaya can do. But with Transient, that also helps Narmaya close the gap against Versusia so well.
Okay. This is going to be an exciting one. Elsa does not want to be down here. We saw the pain after losing in Winterside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Hard call out on the DP.
Yep.
Happens.
Hard call out on the DP. This drives me bonkers. The picking different characters for your button check. It drives me crazy.
Why?
Because I'm like, please play the character, and they don't. I don't know. I just want to see people swap characters. I just want to see it happen. And you're just baiting me personally.
We don't have a Zombie Moo here. I'm sorry. Zombie Moo will play anybody for you.
Where's Zombie been?
Zombie doesn't play Rising right now.
It hurts.
It's a new wave of players out here for Rising, which is great, right?
It's great.
It's a whole new era of Granblue. We saw some veteran players out there really performing. But man, oh man, this new era has been really something.
Yeah, definitely has. So, right now, is it safe to say that we're just like a step behind in NA versus Japan?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I think, yes, Japan is very strong. Gamera is very strong, and so is Totoro and Rookies, right? But I think we just play the game so differently now than what we did before in Vanilla. Like, Vanilla, I would agree, like, absolutely. Like, Japan is...
Oh, that was
king in Vanilla, but here in Rising, it's been interesting. But also, we don't have enough data to really like say definitively one side is better. Because let's not forget EU. And one region I really want to call out, Central America or Central and South America. Those players are nuts at Granblue. They are really good, and unfortunately, it's very difficult for them to travel. If JF would have qualified, but Riazo made the stopper there. No, not a big deal, but like. That would have been a sick Vasaraga to see.
It would have.
Yeah, and there's still like so many other competitors in the South America region here that I would love to see come out, like especially Brazil. I've seen a few players out there. Thank you so much, Astral Finish, for letting me participate and sit front row for that one too.
Yeah, buddy. All right, Narmaya dealing with Elsa's Versusia. Let's see what we got here. It's going to be back against the wall, long-range buttons. Long-range buttons are kind of one of the things that give Narmaya big issues. I feel like I kind of can bully her with Beelzebub also, right? Long buttons.
Sure, until Setsuna comes in.
Yeah, exactly, right. But if she has to spin heavy skills or ultimate skills to really get something going, I'm okay with that.
Sure. Yeah, sometimes the approach, you have to think outside the box here, especially utilizing Crescent Slash and Translate, which will whiff this super.
Very good. What a bait. I like the reaction from Elsa. Put it on the table. Put some fear in there. Oh.
Nice.
Killer comes up just behind. And that Crescent Moon is going to be a very, very good starter here.
I think you got lucky on the frame data there. I think it was like a couple frames before being actually active. It's like a 26-frame startup, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice. Spins the Brave counter. Setting up for Chip. Tried it, but the spot dodge is there. Button after button trying to catch a 5M. And there it is. You cannot spot dodge that one. It's going to linger.
Yeah, roll is your answer through that one. If you're early enough preventative, then you can actually get a good challenge on the opponent there before Elsa will be able to recover for that one.
All right. Back into the nooch. Elsa skating away with that one. Skating by the skin of his teeth. All right, corner. Ooh, thought it was your turn. This is a post-patch. You can't do that. Drops, though. Elsa still going to pick it up and take
Height
that
has been killing Elsa time and time again on these super conversions.
Definitely. It's happened what? Like I feel like that's twice, yeah.
Nope.
I was going to call 3. I feel like it might be 3, but guaranteed 2.
Pretty sure twice.
Believe in victory.
Right, back into it again here. Elsa taking the lead, drawing first blood. Carbio not too far off from taking the game either.
Oh, no.
Man, I love the stop sign, that down special from Versusia commands. It is literally just, I don't want to roll because now it's already active. And if I roll, then I put myself in a bad spot to get punished.
Yes. And she has a lot of stuff to try to catch you rolling forward,
Far M will just kill it.
Far M, or even just spinning your unique, or that right there, back special, pull up on your block and shut down any approach. What
Nice
do you think you're
dash
pressing? Very good, 6XL. Drop again. We've seen that drop multiple times, but either way, we do see the repick of it. This time not gonna drop on the super, the sky down.
It can be finicky. If you've not tried these routes on Versusia before to hit the super like that, timing can be a little awkward there, but of course, you know, it just goes to show, no matter what level, the stress can sometimes get to you where you drop out some of your B&Bs.
That's for sure, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, Versusia is one of those characters. Like some characters you two-touch into your final hits of your combo in the super. These are mostly falling routes, right? You know, manually timed falling routes. Right.
Pillar. There we go. Lariat was still safe. Nice. Follow through with H.
Back up, backdash into Pillar. Come here, spinning it time and time again, just taking the damage chunks. Finally getting the start here. Back up off me. Spot dodgy. Straight into the super off the heavy. I love it. Elsa looking crispy.
Yes, indeed. And that was supposed to be a BC right there, but Elsa a step away from pressure. Carbio wanted to steal the turn as soon as we could. Good read from Elsa. Trading on the sets in here with the forward special. Stagger 5L. There's your throw.
Anti-air? Yes, but no counter hit. Very good. Elsa not pressing anything on the way down. I like it. We're getting some offense from Carbio. Do a lot right here. What we got?
Spot dodge there. Oh, this will call out. Good reaction here from Elsa. This is okay for Carbio, but this is a start of a comeback here potentially for Elsa.
Definitely. DP? We're going to get one? Are you that brave? No? Well, you're not brave anymore. You have no brave counters left on the table. No bravery points to be had. Pulling up on his block with the crescent moon. What do we got?
I think the only DP
you are that brave.
No.
You're that brave,
I was just
but
about
you are
to say,
incorrect.
I was about to say the only DP I would risk here is the ult version to avoid the counter hit. You're out of, it's Chip. It's Chip. We're waiting for Lariat.
Waiting for it to come back. It is back. Yeah, I get it. I 1000% get it. You tried to call it out. It's all you had.
You knew. You knew that it was going to be Lariat. That's on the table.
Yes.
You had to try to send something.
I'm 1000% not mad at that.
All right. That's a wasted BP. That's all the better for Carbio here.
The frame kill once again. We saw that last set.
Yes.
Not falling for those grab baits is Elsa. Elsa getting out of the corner and checking back with a jab. No staggers here.
Okay.
You think it's worth it to just DP the U crescent moon?
Not unless you know for sure when it's going to reappear, right? Because you're waiting for them to run up. The moment it disappears, you rip DP, then you're still stuck in that recovery state of sending it upward, and crescent appears behind you.
Yeah. Nice. Very optimal. Some good pressure going here. Carbio waking up, but man, Elsa has been finding the perfect places to put these buttons. As we see the 5H land. Oh my goodness. full screen. Homie is going to go for a safe jump. And Elsa, once again, well-timed with the jab. Drops on the combo, but lands with the 6XL. Going to go into another good route here. Doesn't have Skybound on deck. Kirby found his way out of there swiftly.
Oh, the clash trades out on projectiles here. Deep run. That was supposed to be throw tech here. We can spend the super. Kirbio should be, seeing victory here.
Kirbio found one, put it on the board, feeling himself with the fist pump. Believe in victory.
Always.
Always. All right. No, Maya's such a little cutie.
2H.
All right, 2H is good. Oh, baby. Caught him. And there it is. Bless those toes. I'm assuming, thinking about a grab.
Yep, good read.
I like it.
Got the alt DP out in the corner here. Man,
Every time that crosses up, Kirbio is spinning Elsa spinning a BP, not allowing it. I guess it's because of the corner potential that could follow up.
Yeah, exactly. That, and you're dealing with plus frames from cuts and slash anyways. Ooh. Yep, you cannot teleport through a projectile with the Lariat special here. Actually, we shut down the startup of the down special there. Interesting. So it wasn't Lariat to close the gap. We wanted to have a projectile as safety net.
I like it. Very well placed from Elsa. Backdash. Doesn't get a punish, though. That was a good read on the round start, though.
Charged up.
Oh! I would have lost it if that led to a full combo, but it was still a great bait anyway.
Unfortunately, only -2 there, so.
Yeah, the crowd is going crazy out there.
Got it.
Skybound. Slappa Dappa. Oh my goodness, that's such a cool super.
Go BC away, late tech, and it's just chip. That's all that Elsa needs. She can be calm throughout the sequence here. Anything will do, and the EX pillar will close it out.
Man,
Elsa advancing on.
Show love, show love. That has just been phenomenal.
And one person will walk away, a champion here at Texas Showdown 2025. One Skyfar will seize victory and head onward into the skies of Granblue Fantasy versus Rising here. I mean, honestly, if you take a spaceship up in the, the Grand Cypher, like attach rockets to the Grand Cypher, I think that'd be pretty cool.
That would be dope. That would be dope. Let me take a look here, man. This thing is fire.
Yeah.
Guys out there, wouldn't you want one of these? Next time, you need to pull up the Texas Showdown. This is
absolutely.
It's a nice, homey, grassroots, beautiful RAN tournament.
Absolutely.
I love it every single time.
I do love the space theme. Of course, Houston, right? It's in the, Apollo movie, what have you. Yeah. NASA's still pretty cool. And also the jacket. I know you're wearing one of Spiff's jackets right now, but the Spiff-themed jacket for Texas Showdown is still available. Definitely pick it up. Either you're here in the venue or you're watching from home. I'm sure the online shop will still have some available for you. Spiff does excellent work with this merch. I mean, Zip is all decked out in Spiff merch.
I'm Spiff all day.
You're spiffy. You're real spiffy.
Sometimes they call me Spiff Master Flex. You know what I'm saying?
They do?
Actually, yes.
Wow.
On occasion. Like, I wear their stuff on stream a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was more so Brawlhalla, though. Whenever, because they had a crossover with him.
Right.
But did you know that they designed this?
Spiff designed that?
Spiff designed
Oh, I see it. I see the logo right there.
Spiff designed this.
Alex, you're crazy. Like, seriously.
Fire, brother. Fire.
Yeah, if you've never been to a Spiff booth, they put all the jackets in cereal boxes, and they're all themed. So, like, you should. It's now a convenience store. Spiff has grown so much. It's the last time I saw them here at Texas Showdown.
Yeah,
but
it's awesome.
One champion will walk home with this glorious rocket ship. Is there? You do have Catbot beam and missiles to kind of make things a little iffy, but we do have Beatrix on the stage here. Of course, Beatrix is a strong competitor in terms of trying to close the gap against a character like Lil Wayne. You set down Catbot. Well, that's an alt riding free potential that slows it down, and I just duff it. Riding free is going to be the name of the game in this matchup here for sure. Being able to contest a lot of the homies play with Far H, for example, even Star Chaser, that'd be tough. So
we'll see what's cracking as we get into the matchup. You still calling her top 5? Yeah?
yeah, absolutely.
I agree. All right, let's see what Incendiate has against the top 5 character piloted by Shinku. Shots with the overhead to start off, no good.
Mid, dash H. Nice. Oh, homies. The block of dash H again, corner position.
Man. Immediately, yeah, I could smell the spin. Get some good, nice solid damage there. Not as hard as she can hit, but it was hard enough. Yes. Get a back throw though, Incendiate got a little set play going on. Ooh. Maybe a grab bait there?
My eyes are crossed on that one here. Calls in the homie from above, but still able to pick it up. No delta clock there, but still.
The old noggin clocker overhead from Shinku.
It's the unblockable. No one blocks it.
I know, right?
It's impossible.
I swear. What a backdash into the whip punish for Incendiate. Catches with the slide. Yes, sir. Awesome sauce. Got the corner, but loses it instantly.
Nice. 2M there. Oh, Star Chaser shut it down. Corner position is JU. Low off the triple.
Trying his darndest to keep that corner. Very good approach from Incendiate, though.
Yep, caught the backdash there with the dash H. See away. Another dash out corner off the wall. Can spend HPA if we want to. And we certainly will with that BC spend, or Raging Strike spend.
Dribbling like LeBron James. Lil-Wayne James for 3. Bang! And he's going to get one round here in game number 1. One round away to see who takes the lead here to start off this set.
Ooh. Got the far L, knock it down. Cat bot to keep the pressure. Yep. And there's
nice
dash
parry.
Huge. Because that dash L was excellently placed to shut down both the homies pulling through before they could activate. Back to the midstream and go. Knock at the door with the 5M. Nice. Triple attack. Will send out super.
Yeah. Go ahead and rip the skybound. This is a character.
Whoa.
I mean, you're going to see yourself getting skybounded a lot when you're fighting the expansion.
That's right.
She doesn't need to wait for her ultimate skills most of the time because she's going to have you back to the corner a lot. As we're watching Incendiate go the exact opposite route. Very good carry here. Very good combo route. What a wake-up from Shinku, not believing in the meaty as he steals game number 1.
2U. Waking up here. Delta clock finish. Incendiate taking a moment.
He's got Mickey on the shirt, but he's not feeling like this game's very Mickey at the moment. Can't be feeling good after that one. It's like, I know I've heard racking his brain.
I've heard some folks say that Lil-Wayne's a Mickey Mouse character.
I mean, yeah.
We got the whole Mouse Club. They're not mice, but, you know.
The Mickey Mouse Club.
I love it. Doing dash H to avoid the projectile here.
He's been doing very well all day of that, right?
Yeah.
Dash. Even yesterday.
All right, nice triple series here. Extra damage off the ult, Thunderbird.
Nice. Side switch. Get up off me. Come at me, bro. Using the U version. And there we go, UDP from Shinku. Not wanting to deal with the pressure anymore. Goes low, got it.
Good block.
Jeez, I'm a loop.
Oh, dash L interrupts the Star Chaser here. Big opportunity for Incendiate, who could go for HPA, but opts for one more cycle here before we do, and this will be it.
What we got? You think this is it? Let's see. Let's see if Zero's right this time.
You live here, but it's HPA is what it's going to be it.
God dang! He took him to the basketball court last time. This time he took him to actual court because the judgment is there. He's been placed. He stole the round away. That was so much damage. I did not expect that to kill. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dashed under, but wasn't ready to block the empty low from Incendiate. From Shinku. What a spot dodge.
So ready for it here. Ride free, we're skedaddle skadoodle away.
mouse cadoodle.
Nice. That's unblockable here.
Yes, sir.
Low enough. Go for the awesome sauce for the ground bounce, too. Just to get set even further. That's a big chunk of damage, but no break for it, so you better make it count because next touch, you die against Beatrix when you're in this corner.
He switched sides. He switched sides. And the grab's good. Oki doesn't go for anything. Nice bait.
Watch it, watch it, watch it.
Oh, Lordy McLorderson, and it's going to hit. Oh, my goodness. Wait, the cat bot hit?
The alt boys. The alt boys.
The homies?
The alt boys rolling on through, and there was a single pixel of health left for Incendiate here. That's all that we needed. Lowain's the best.
That threw me off so bad.
Oh, man. Alt boys. I thought I heard it, but I saw the alt. I was like, wait a minute, Incendiate, I know you're getting hit. You did something, but I didn't catch the alt homies roll through. And once I saw the roll, such a shame.
There was so much going on the screen, I didn't even see what happened. I'm not even going to lie to you.
I want to reevaluate alt homies because that is, it happens to me too.
That's happened to you too? I've never been in that situation. That is greatness.
Look, the Lowain bros care about a lot of things, but once alt roll shows up, they don't care about nothing.
Man. Gotta love it if you're a Lowain player or a spectator here today. Sit down, get back on those misses.
Oh, missed the unblockable.
He's spinning the pips. He does not care. He wants to keep this corner, rightfully so, as he blesses the toe. Incendiate. Setup. Baited the grab. Gonna optimize here, get some nice solid damage. Oh, man.
Off the wall.
Eat some food right in the face after the knockdown. It was so clean. No BP left on the side of Incendiate. And super. Way! Oh, the gang's all here.
Oh my goodness, counter hit, ride free, followed all the way through. If it was just a counter hit, you could have carried with an additional routing.
Oh, what a tech.
Nice.
I love the tick setup from the Incendiate a second ago, but he does get an opening here. Spins 1 BP for the combo route. This time gets the grab. He's been baiting grab with that, I think about 2-3 times.
Stagger 2L, and this is a game here for Incendiate.
Man, pump that fist, young man. He's feeling himself.
One more game. 2-1 lead for Incendiate. Lowain can be tricky to deal with on the side of Beatrix here. Again, we've seen every option showcased by Lowain that makes this matchup kind of tricky. You can't just send everything out there that Beatrix has. Again, Star Chaser gets interrupted by the homies. You do have that visual noise coming from Lowain here that makes your approach a little tricky. That's why we saw the ride free off counter hit, full send, because we're not quite sure if we hit everybody with that first swipe. So you send it again just to make sure you don't get called out, because ideally you saw a counter hit, you stop yourself, you follow through a triple attack corner carry. But them's the breaks here, and still saving the day here for Incendiate. One more game potentially.
One more game. He wants to move forward here in this bracket. He is very confident. I was talking to him, and he's obviously very, very good at Soul Calibur. He won that one, but he said he really, really, really wants to take this game. He likes to show people how strong Lowain is, and he wants to be the best Lowain.
Lowain's the Terran, EU.
Yeah. Let me get them toes off you on the conversion.
See out? Yes.
BP, doesn't want to deal with any of it, but able to block the ultimate skill ride.
Side swap, very good. That 5L start is all that we needed. Good awareness here from Incendiate. Trying to get the mix up. Imagine, though, if we would have blocked that DP. I mean, we were so confident that Shinku was not going to be able to challenge back.
That could have been everything. But the pressure's still on, gets to pick up. We're going to take it. We're going to take it right there. One more round for Incendiate. Shinku has got to answer back right now if Shinku doesn't want the run to be over here.
All right, dash H. Does get blocked. There we go. Dash L, trying to maintain this corner position. Small lead for Incendiate. Oh, but didn't believe off the first 5L. 2U activates. Get off of me with the ult.
Incendiate has been doing a wonderful job of not holding absolutely anything. He has been spinning the BP. He's been reversaling. He's not going for it. Tries to parry immediately. He does not want to deal with any of the offensive onslaught that Banchers can hand out. But at this point, he's been a little wrong here on his guesses.
I'm surprised the parry didn't work there. That seemed like we didn't wait quite long enough for it to deactivate. Either way, we got the awesome sauce carry, took a snack on the way to it, and that is a full set for Incendiate advancing.
That's that boy right there. He had all the Mouska tools to take that one away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Incendiate, I see you. When you watch this back, I see you, my boy. I'm not being biased, by the way, guys.
Well, that rounds out our losers' quarters here. I was right at the beginning, and I jumped over and thought it was winners. You know what? I did have the right count at the beginning. I'm not too crazy. Here we are at the heart of Texas in Houston with Texas Showdown, still with this top 8 Granblue Fantasy versus Rising action. And boy, are we still on a run here, because honestly, with the character spread that we do have, Matera now down and out, right? It does mean that we've also lost Narmaya once Elsa advanced, so it's Elsa up against Incendiate here in losing semis. The top 4 is rounded out here. So it's Blue Sky Guy and Riazzo stepping up to the plate here. Fossaraga up against 6.
This is going to be a banger, brother.
Oh, absolutely.
This is going to be a banger. Blue Sky, his energy is unmatched. He's so ready.
Did you just reload your arm? Was that just an arm reload?
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it. He unleashed all the ammo in the first set he played. Forgot to reload it whenever he was in the crowd waiting, right? So he does it when he gets on stage.
It's time. I'm loaded up. Oh,
BSG, the Terminator. That's what I'm talking about. I don't speak Japanese, bro. I speak English. I'm playing the game in English.
I don't know why you said it like that.
Y'all can see. Whoa. I didn't say it like that.
You did.
No, I said it like, you look, it's more of the
Go ahead.
I watch everything in dub, right?
That's how you should have said it.
That is how I said it. Oh, my God.
Here
Somebody
we
get
are.
this guy. If y'all saw his face, oh, my goodness.
Winners finals here. You can see Lazy Roan right in the front row here. Incendiate also hanging out. Tosis and the rest of the Granblue audience popping off. And I do believe we did get the change. We got the change.
We got it. Okay.
I'll be honest, I've not heard the English version outside of like Vicala and this entire weekend.
Really? Dang. Well, mine is Englished out, brother. I gotta hear what they say. I gotta know what's going on.
Well, that's what Duolingo's
You know
for.
what's funny though? Duolingo, you're spitting. You're spitting. I'm so lazy though. I tried Duolingo for Spanish and for Japanese. Nothing doing. And I'm not good enough.
Oh my goodness, the BSG chants are popping off here.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
look, it is Michigan versus Texas, much like we have on the mic here.
Oh, why are you going against me, man? We're supposed to be teammates, man.
We're on the same team, but I'm just letting you know, like this, just painting the picture of like this is what's happening right now.
This is what's happening. This is what's happening.
So Anila, I don't think you go Anila. I could understand if you do, but I really don't think Riazzo goes Anila here.
I doubt it.
Has been far more showcased with the 6. A little more consistent in damage, but also, yeah, you're going to call out a lot of the command grab attempts if you go Gate of Demons pressure, not Date of Demons. Actually, I flipped it around, the D and G. I was going to say Date of Demons.
Date of Demons.
Date of Demons.
I could see that being in a game.
It
That's
could
somewhere
be a
in a
move.
fantasy game. Yeah. Date of Demons.
This is the Date of Demons. What happened? The Demons attacked on this date. Oh my gosh.
It's like
That's awful.
It's like Gears of War E-Day, the Date of Demons. Oh my goodness.
It's the Demon Lord.
Oh my goodness. I feel like that's kind of like I could see a show having like this demons, but they're called demons, and it's like how in every zombie movie they won't call them zombies.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? All
Don't
right.
say the Z word.
Don't. All right, here we are Enough of the nonsensical banter. It's time for some fisticuffs.
So it can skyrocket to victory here.
We do have the big man himself. Do you know his lore?
So I know he has a merry band of individuals, including with Eustace, Zeta, and Beatrix. Actually, really nice dude. Seems very scary. He's not so bad.
Really nice dude. He can't feel pain.
Oh, that's makes sense for Soulforge then.
Yeah. It's like he can go through things that he takes the damage, he just can't feel it.
Right.
Yes.
Spot dodge there. Already going to hold on to this low. This is where it gets a little scary once you get in the face of Vasaraga.
Big boss. Oh my goodness. Soulforge right in his face. Luckily not punished for it.
Ooh.
Big bait there from Blue Sky. Gonna convert. Slamma, jamma. Command grab. I wish he would have just did the command grab.
Oh, geez, the spot dodge. No challenge here from Ryaza going down.
The amount of times that works. You whiff off of the stomp. You go for the high. It whiffs. But before they can even react, you 5L them. Oh, my goodness.
It just, I think we reserve ourselves to the throw. Like, oh, I got thrown. It didn't happen. Nice Soulforge. Get a little bit of a counter here.
I love that they gave him that combo round.
Woo. Chain, corner carry.
He tried to get the air command grab in there, right? Doesn't quite get it.
Supposed to route a little bit better now in this version.
It works out. He just wasn't quite close enough to the corner. He thought he was there, but wasn't there. But you know what is there? Damage coming in hot from Ryazo as he's going to go into his Skybound. We know he spends it every time.
I mean, shoot, why not? It's going to get you the kill.
Definitely. Maybe. Definitely.
I lied.
Yeah.
I definitely was wrong. I bet it on the fact that we were down to that one BC.
That's what I thought. But we did see the failed U command grab attempt from Blue Sky. It was baited by Ryazo as we get one round apiece here in game number 1. Get up off me. I'm not having any of that. Brave counter. Oh, too many hits. The armor ripped off.
All right, nice spot dodge. Oh, my goodness. All right, Rekka. Oh, the delay on Rekka, too, is going to get opened up. See it, the jump. I'm expecting Gated Demon's pressure here as well. We call out the BC. This is where it gets scary for BSG.
Yeah. And I like how he's using like the short hop to go over the top of him and getting into that realm where Vasaraga has no back hitbox on his anti-air.
Right.
And so he can't really do anything about it. Very, very well played and good matchup knowledge from Ryazo. Very good spot dodge from BSG.
Yes. What's very fascinating about this approach is that Ryazo was taking advantage of the fact that BSG didn't have beater for alt command grab, so we could go for those hops. We could go for the stagger pressure more often because we didn't have anything to fear in reversal.
Yes.
But them's the breaks. Navigated very well from BSG, feeling confident, hydrating a little bit. Ryazo's like, all right, that was good. You got me.
Yeah.
Let's go again.
He's feeling that one. He's still never going to lose that smile. Woo! What a check from BSG. Come here. Got corner. Meaty with the heavy. Nice 5L into full conversion. You indiction. That move's called indiction, right?
Instinction.
Instinction, that's what it is. Instinction. Oh, spot dodge reaction from BSG. That wasn't a guess by any means. Pure reaction.
I saw it right there. I'm looking. I saw you in the corner. You moved a little funky there.
Definitely. Very, very clean. A little too handsy with the grab text on Blue Sky's side. That time caught with the jab into the heavy. Boom. Nice grab there.
That's heavy. Still holding on to this special. You have armor, so already spent. You're just biding your time for that one open. Utilize that Soulforge point of armor. All right, goes for alt.
That was nice. Ryazo, 2 big back-to-back plays as he gets corner. Trying to tie this one round each here in game number 2. He's got nice pressure going on here, but stomped down, walked down. Oh my goodness. He's got the Soulforge back on again. One of the best in the business at keeping the armor. He's going to spin that. So he was trying to recharge right there, right? But a good spot dodge from Ryazo is going to make sure he does not get such.
All right, we're just chipping away at health here. The 2M did enough to push over the threshold. One touch is all Ryazo. Needs to close it out. Gonna hold on to that. Savage Rampage here. We're buffering. That's an ult potential, and we're not going to go for empty hand because
Raw Instinction in the nooch. You're right outside of the range. Well, far H would have reached, but that's a little fast.
And it was still the run-up, too. You're committed to your dash, so you had to spot dodge, but how could you possibly know we're going to throw out that Instinction right there?
Exactly.
Even BSG knows it's not going to happen. Like, BSG looked right at Ryazo like, you, come on.
Yep. Even if you do spot dodges, he doesn't get punished for it. It was just literally the best option.
Right.
The best option. BSG, man. He is so nice with it. His decision-making is beautiful. Get out of my airspace, homie. Oh, my goodness.
My bad. I'm sorry. All right. Gate does get the throw.
That was nice. A little bit of a bait there from Ryazo. Using the U skill, go over the top.
Mistimed it there. Actually, we didn't even have an opportunity for Gated Demons at all. There we go. Oh, not close enough for full animation.
That is actually a really bad look for Ryazo. He does get damage, he does get a BP, but man, the call out, ridiculous.
So, that was sick, actually. Ryazo tried to time it to catch a stomp to parry, but Blue Sky Guy made the hard read for a throw. That was insane.
Insanity. He smirks up. He's like, yeah, I know y'all saw that.
Another one. Dang.
Very good.
Nice. All right. 6-claw execution. Snap out the approach. There we go. Carry for corner. See the patience from BSG. Expecting a throw attempt. Ryazo goes for the neutral jump, and once you land, that's when I press my ult.
Oh my goodness, another command grab. He is getting snatch happy right now. Checks with the 5L. Here's the opportunity for Ryazo, as it was definitely the final moments of his round, but here he goes, gonna fully rock the combo, get his BP back. What does Dine say, Zero?
He lived.
He lived. Ladies and gentlemen.
I was waiting on that last L. I don't know. Like, I knew it was close, but I definitely was going to get that kill.
Heavy Instinction. All right. I like it. These guys are tussling. BSG one round away from taking this to grand finals. What a brave run up from Ryazo. Oh,
nice.
baby!
I got the armor. I don't have to worry about BC. All right, 6-claw. Yep, our turn to steal it back. Not a punish, but hey, we're still in the range of a throw.
Definitely not a punish, but that's you can't stay in my face and just try these little stagger setups.
I got what
a dash, yes.
Using the final step off of 6-claw to go for the side swap. Well timed.
Very, very well done. Ooh, reactions to the dash.
Oh, okay, there was armor, okay.
That was the light version.
True.
Wouldn't have mattered anyway. This is going to be big damage here. No BP on deck for Blue Sky. He's going to have to withstand all this pressure the old-fashioned way. He does have enough to try to do ultimate command grab. Nope, spins it for the armor up. And what is the play here as he walks in, goes for some chips, and the call out from Ryazo from mid-screen. Gets the touch.
Taking a moment here because this scenario started at Arc World Tour for BSG versus Beepop, right? Of like BSG heavily in control for a bit there, and then suddenly the reverse sweep.
And you definitely don't want to feel that 2 events in a row. He's locking in.
Believe in victory. Believe in the wings that the Red Bull gives you.
I've gotten too many wings this weekend. Golly. All right. That's a nice conversion there. Just spends a little bit of bar. I like it. Just get him off you. Got to get some time to reset this pressure.
Stays very close to the parry. Just goes for gate. Oh, no. Walked into it here. Good challenge from BSG.
Tried once again. Can't find his entry. Riazo just wants back in. Walk up slowly. Nice. Man, he got off the ground and sprinted right in. Started pressure. Goes for the toes this time. Switching up a little bit this guy.
Staggered. There we go. Low fireball.
It worked out. It worked out. I was scared that was going to be a huge punish, but I like the try from both players.
Very quick snipe there. Do you get your meter? There it is. And good round here for Riazo.
Oh, locked in is Riazo. He's feeling it. Blue Sky is looking like he's feeling it. You got to get your mental back together if you want to take this one to the crib.
Caller got the empty hand immediately. Oh, watch out for the buildup of armor here. Stocked up. Nice try to sneak in a throw. Ooh, really close for a 5U interaction there from Riazo, but 6 claw will get the whip punish. Actually, if you're just catching the startup, not really whip punish.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Keep control of the offense. Steal turns. I like it. But Riazo does not care. He's essentially saying it's never your turn. Any of these knockdowns, he's immediately making his way back in as he has the opening. He's going to tack on some good, solid damage. Baited. Oh, my God.
At the air throw, we're still awake. And, again, same scenario. You're committing to a dash. If you're not ready to spot dodge, you're going to get blown up for it.
That air throw.
Okay,
so
pump fake.
Get up off me, please. Nice back dash from Blue Sky.
Ooh.
And perfectly timed command grab.
I don't think any one of those parries has worked on the Savage Rampage. We keep trying to sneak in on a stomp to get the parry. It just doesn't find its mark.
Yep, they are not working out at all. Forward special's been getting them some ground a couple times, but not the parry.
Crush, 2M, push away.
There's a reaction once again.
Good.
Big damage here. No BP. Once again, we've seen BSG. This is the normal way of life for him so far in this set. Double spot dodges, triple for Riazo. That time caught.
Have to go staggered 2L. Riazo looking for the one opening. Misses the parry.
Pressing back is Riazo, stopping that corner. Oh my goodness, we're going to game 5 off of the dive from Riazo.
In the maximum range on that ult dive. Caught the slowdown from the backdash of Vasaraga, catching the ankles, able to get the lift and immediate spend in that raging strike. Really close out that deal. So stabilizing the route. Good call out for Riazo. One more game. Don't get it in your head right now. You're still coming out strong. You hear that crowd behind you.
Yeah, this is not that moment. Don't let them get in your head. And yeah, this could rally you, but you kind of want to just lock into your own mind. Don't take any false confidence from the crowd. Think about exactly what you need to do in this game. Think about the ways that Riazo has adjusted to your game plan.
Here we go. BC away. Oh, jeez. Rampage response. 6 quad. That parry finally hitting.
Another air command grab for BSG. He's not going for any of it. That scythe is reaching.
Got the spot dodge ready here. Riazo. Not a full punish. Oh, no. 6 claw.
A little too close, even on the block. Riazo was able to make his way forward and steal corner.
Oh, what a 2M. And honestly, very different round here, right? Just constantly pressuring for this corner. Big spend, big victory here, 1 round away.
This guy hurts, man.
6.
6 hurts, man.
6 can also get hurt real bad.
That's true. That's true. But it's hard to catch the rascal. As he has corner immediately, Riazzo has just been hyper aggressive after about game number 2.
Oh my goodness. This alt 6 quad now really kind of smothering BSG. 50% life lead for Riazzo. These neutral jumps not going to get caught by air command grab now. 1 brave point down. You're taking more damage here.
Got the command grab, yes. Spins the heavy. Lockdown for a moment. Oh, the call out from Riazzo. Big pickup here. Gonna take it all the way coast to coast.
It's a gate. Throw.
Oh my goodness. One more moment, and there it is. Blue Sky very unhappy with that one as Riazzo's going to grand finals. Blue Sky still alive, but I understand the frustration.
Dang, I mean, it's unfortunate here to happen again, right? You're up 2-0. Just can't close it out. The adjustment from Riazzo here. Honestly, still sticking to that same game plan, and we started to lay off a little bit on that neutral jump and yet still maintain that plan. And I don't know, like, because BSG was really going for a lot of those anti-air grabs, finding a lot of hits off of it, and just something built up there eventually where just Riazzo found the timing on parry, and I really think that's what really got more mileage. Like, we started finding those marks where BSG was willing to press and get caught by those parries. Not out of this yet entirely here, so Riazzo still with a strong run. BSG going to be sitting in that losers finals, of course, waiting. We still have another game ahead of us here, so bring it back, recoup your thoughts. Remember what happened to Camara. Goes down to Riazzo, brought it back. Same thing could happen for you here. Don't stress it. It's just one game. One more game is still ahead of you here, but it's going to be between either Elsa or Incendiate before you can try to get that run back.
And we were watching him, man. It was Riazzo was definitely what was it? So yes, you're talking about the parry. Once he started implementing the forward special and then going and rolling behind him and really ripping the armor off that too. Yeah. That was the start. Then the parry started coming in afterwards, and it really started snowballing on him bad. So that was rough, and you could see him, especially going after the first loss. You can see it in his eyes a little bit. After that second loss, he looked mentally defeated, man.
The worry started to set in, just like reliving the moment, right? Of just like, I've been here before, where I've had that 2-0 lead, and now I'm starting to squander it here. But still, another opportunity in that losers finals does not get too shaken up. So Elsa, Incendiate, you hear the Elsa chant happening. Texas popping off, trying to defend their home territory with Incendiate coming from the East Coast.
Yeah, buddy. Incendiate looking super strong. I don't remember. How did he end up in losers? Do you remember? We're going to take it to the bracket.
Let me double check. I don't think that was during my block. Let me see.
Was it during mine?
It was during pools, I think. Well, I'm trying to check. Chat, bear with me here. I'm going back to the lore. And see it right there. Okay, so no, it was on Winner's Side Top 24. It was Riazzo.
It was Riazzo.
Yeah, you were right there.
Rightfully so.
I was right there too. I didn't remember.
Rightfully so. Makes sense. Prolific player taking them down. We're on the button check, guys. We already know. It's actually funny. Incendia does the same character every single time. Every time he button checks or secret. We've seen a little bit of variance from Elsa on the button check character. But all right, going into this one, what do you think? Because I was talking about earlier that Lil Wayne is a bit of a counter zoner, right? Has the tools to do such.
Yeah.
But when we talk about Versusia's zoning, it's a little different. It's a different type of zoning.
Yes.
So what are you looking for going into this matchup?
Well, Versusia is going to be able to interrupt quite a bit. I'm surprised if we go Catalina here. We're definitely thinking about it because you have thrust to carry, but Versusia is going to snipe so much. You're going to look at Pillar. Down special also kind of covers a lot of ground here for the homies to come through. Like, all around, Versusia is just a better character.
Yeah, I definitely agree with better character, but I'm going to talk to Elsa after this.
You want Cat real bad.
I think that the Cat fits a lot of these matchups. Now, this one particularly, I don't know. I think the one before, I'm really calling for Cat.
I think Cat still does well here.
Yeah, Cat does do well here. Don't get me wrong.
Light Wall is a great tool, trying to handle a lot of that mix potential. You're able to close the gap the same way that we saw earlier for the previous set from Incendiate with Fairy, right? Being able to snipe out with some far normals. You just thrust on it. So you take out Catbot startup, easy peasy. But yeah, feeling comfortable with this for Susia here because EX Pillar is what we're looking for. 100%. It's going to track low in no matter the position, keep it locked down, shut down some of the homies on approach.
Immediately with the homies to start this one off as we get squad jumpage into the corner. And Cynthia does have corner, but Pillar from Elsa is going to be an easy escape route. You know, work it coast to coast, quick and easy. Who has better coast to coast than
Lance?
Lance, yeah, never mind.
And
you got
6.
it. Yeah, 6 is coast to coast is crazy.
Nice parry. Got the beam come through. Ooh.
Movement from Incendiate. Stutter step into the spot dodge did earn him this positioning. Overhead grab. I like it, man. He layers that so well.
You watch the thunder? Get a little lightning down below.
He layers that so well, but man, we're going to see the skybound ripped here for Elsa. One homie down and a little damage to... Oh, my goodness.
That 2H whipping entirely. That's unfortunate. I'm a little bothered by that. That should have hit.
Yeah.
Low way too skinny. Sorry. That's it.
Yeah, it's not a very large hitbox, right? So, unfortunate.
Off the wall from corner here. Ooh, try to sneak it with the close heavy.
Pulling up on him. I like that. Take the turn back. Very good job from Incendiate.
Oh, nice challenge. And see, just like I said, the Pillar always going to be a threat. Spending the EX version. A little slower startup because of the alt summon of the homies.
Yes. Utilized at the same time. Oh, no. Believed in the hit, but was incorrect. Elsa going to eat some nice solid damage here. There it is again. Taken to the grab this time.
I think we were trying to call out a parry attempt. That's why we sent that super. Oh. Very early on the BC right there. All right, well, Elsa down around, but not out yet. I think it's this first game.
That's a super good call there, brother. Calling out the parry attempt with the super. Yeah.
We see it so many times off of negative frames. Like a lot of low lanes like to go for parry there.
Yeah. Very, very good carry here. Combo we've seen Elsa dropping a good bit, but that time capitalizing and forced out of the corner instantly. Nice.
That stubby light going to work out in favor of Elsa here. I do like earlier, we used that alt Pillar to call out the alt homies again to get that same situation locked down for corner.
Yeah.
Tables have turned though.
Pressure's on. No, goes for the 6XL instead of grabbing, and Elsa pressing immediately after.
Our crumple state should be able to push the wall and finish it. No, we don't. Yeah, we're good. We got it. Send it.
There it is. Very optimized damage from Elsa, closing that one out. This character is just surprising damage. It's like, once you've seen it enough, you know it, right? But it's still like kind of like, why do you hit so hard?
Because she's too big. Just only character to do 999 hit combo. Are you kidding me? Texas Showdown here. More action to come. Let's get Elsa hand warmed up.
All right.
EX down. Nice 2M. Challenge off the 2U. There we go. Light series here.
Checks on the 6XL.
Yeah. Risky though.
They're risky, but hey, it worked out.
There we go. Reset. Just get the install. What a poke.
Got caught this time.
We are opening up in such an interesting spot. The missile drops. We see Incendiate jump. I wonder what we're going for Elsa, whether it's because it's certainly not BC at that interaction. DP gets spot dodged. Oh.
Man. These two, neither wanting to hold anything. Nathan. And this should be a finish here for Elsa on this round. Yes.
Try to keep it as grounded as long as we could so we don't hit that combo limit. And we will find success.
Very, very well done. All right. Cindy is on the back foot here. Down a round and a game.
Whoa. All right, 2M. Still pressing for corner, and the homies comes through. Yeah, every time they come out, Elsa trying to take over a couple options here, just not finding it.
Well, calls in the homies, does get the cross up. So now,
Every time, what are we doing? I really want to know because it's been a counter hit every single time.
Yeah.
Missed a BC the first one. It's just we let go of block every time we see Insidia take to the sky.
I don't know exactly. I couldn't tell you.
There we go. Side swap here, but Insidia in perfect position to get the anti-air.
Only going to spend one BP. That was a lot of damage. Oh, what a check. Also, another drop on that route.
It's really far. That one was really far to try to pick up here. You try to go after the teleport, not going to hit. And this is almost certain victory if Elsa can survive. Here we go. Jump. Tries to go for Fuzzy Guard instead. Nice. All right, trying to wait for a parry. Not happening yet. And good recognition. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's not the face that you want to see right there.
That is definitely not the face you want to see.
No pressure, Elsa. No pressure. If you know, you know.
Nice overhead. But stealing the turn. Elsa has been really handsy with that light in this matchup.
Oh, nice spot dodge from Dash H. Oh, no.
And there's the call out now, right? We're starting to stop staggering as much and kind of just call out those button presses. I'm actually surprised that hit, to be honest. I thought Incendia's jump was well placed, but it does work to get Elsa out of the corner.
Right, back to the midstream we go, thanks to the assistance from Catbot. Awesome sauce for corner and 2L challenge. We can get super. All right, so we're going for alt to carry corner. Keep the combo going.
Yes.
Lift off.
Very, very clean here. Trying to get into a grab situation. Yes, wanted it, doesn't get it, but the stand heavy will seal game number 2 for Elsa as we're going into game number 3 and sending it down big. But
See,
we just saw reverse 3-0.
That's so true. But who is worried? Who is worried? Look at that. Clean it up. Still plenty of game to come, as you said. You know, there is potential here as we're already up 2-0.
Look at her. God of Destruction all heavenly in the skies.
That is Rasucia. Holder of the Versus core.
Oh, she's just chilling. I wonder what it would be like to be up like that in the sky. And just
be flying?
Out. Yeah,
you know,
man.
often I feel like that's the superpower I would choose, flight.
For sure.
But really, I narrow it down, get more specific, telekinesis, because I could fly if I telekinesis myself.
You're right.
Or I static shock it, I pick something up, and I use that to fly.
But what if you monkey's paw and you pick telekinesis?
Believe in victory.
Never mind.
Battle.
I was about to say something stupid.
That was great.
I was about to say something stupid. Never mind.
I'm glad you found that self-control.
It wasn't that kind of stupid. I was just going to
throw.
be completely wrong. What I was about to say. That's what I need. All right, here we go. As we got Elsa fighting out of the corner in game number 3. Incendiate. Really going to have to bring everything he's got into this one to try to take the match.
Ooh.
I like that. I like the attempt, but I mean, I can see why. I mean, that's an easy reaction.
If it would have been
screen flash, spot dodge it, he's gone.
Dash L, stagger pressure again, too far, so now it's our turn. Good whiff. Punish attempt there from Elsa, corner carry again, 5H. Nice spot dodge here. Wow, and see, every time.
It's push block.
But you're catching missiles, and you notice that Insidia takes to the skies. That's too high for BC to push back.
Well, in the beginning, he was 6XLing every time. He was 6XL.
It's been neutral jump, though.
He changed it. He was 6XL, and then the missiles would follow up, and he'd get a pressure.
Okay.
And then he started jumping afterwards. Now, why is Elsa not reacting? I mean, changing it and adjusting to the jump? I don't know.
That's 4 rounds of you trying to do the same thing.
That's facts. I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, one more shot. 18 seconds left. Life lead in favor of Elsa.
What?
Why not Yggdrasil right there?
I'm tripping. I'm falling. I can't get up.
Why not Yggdrasil right there?
Oh, goodness.
5 seconds. Hurry up.
Got to do something. Missiles, and it does work. Elsa jumped right into them. Cannot believe it. Scratch that. It never happened. I feel you, Elsa.
What is it about the missiles?
I don't know.
Why are we opening up on missiles every time?
Every time. Outspaced on the overhead attempt was Incendiate. Caught, clip. Hopefully in Elsa's favor. Staggered a little bit there off of the homie slide. Which one is that? Tommy, Sammy? I don't know.
I don't either. I don't know their names. Missiles away. Still going to get that blocks the pressure. 2M doesn't get away punished, but the 5H connects.
I love that combo so much. It's so saucy. Incendiate can't be a fan of it like me, and definitely is not a fan of that check. As we're about to go into the final round here. Set point for Elsa. Incendiate. He's got a long route here. He needs to take this one.
Elsa grasping the energy of the crowd, taking it into her hands.
Yes, yes. Oh,
God.
baby, we got the ante finally.
It's the missiles. It's the missiles. What is wrong with these missiles? Every time it's missiles.
Oh. Well, you know, missiles, rockets, we're in Houston. They've got to work, right? They've got to work.
Oh, my goodness. 2M does get BC away. It's unfortunate. Wanted to BC, wanted to steal back our turn to get back to the mid-screen. Incendiate just delayed a little bit longer than expected.
All right, Elsa, big carry here. What we got? Dash up. Tried to bait for a grab and try to catch him staggering the buttons, but Incendiate not going, knowing that there's a lot on the line here, trying to be super patient.
Yeah, if Incendiate opens up, okay, we go for the slide. Dash him, because how many times have we jumped? If you would have jumped, it would have worked.
Oh, just gonna, it's gonna stop for a moment, but oh my goodness. We're going to losers finals. Elsa with the spot dodge of the century. Gonna take that one away from Incendiate. He had a great run, but he's gonna end here in 4th place. How you feeling?
What was it about the missiles? I'm still confused why we opened up our missiles every time.
Well, to make you feel better, at the end right there, it was missiles in the slide.
Right. Finally.
Just blocked it. That's hilarious. I want to ask. I want to know exactly what was going on.
That's why the BC every time. Like,
I'm going to ask.
It was way too high up.
I'm going to go ask when we're done.
Well, Elsa made it. Okay, we made it.
Huh?
So we made it with a single wheel on the car to this loser's final spot.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. Blue Sky Guy versus Elsa. It'll be Versusia up against Basaraga.
The run back, baby.
Yeah, what was the score again between those
I
two?
think that was a Cookaroonie, wasn't it?
No, they didn't have a run back. Not on this side.
Oh, it's not?
No. Run back will be Riazzo if Blue Sky Guy wins.
Yep. You're right.
Run back for Elsa against Riazzo as well. So who gets their shot?
I forgot. I don't know why I mistook the Shinku set. Shinku set is what I was thinking of.
Oh.
All right. We're about to get this thing rocking.
The BSG and Elsa chants are going off.
Yeah, they got double Texas up there. They don't know who to go for. They don't know what's cracking.
Just get loud.
Loud and proud.
Welcome to Big Body, Texas State. Of course, the biggest character we have, Basaraga and Versusia, both taking center stage here today.
As they button check, and you've been in Texas, what's the best thing you ate?
Best thing I ate?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't really get to travel out too much this year, but I did check out that ramen spot up the road, Rakan. Check that out. Of course, I did my yearly Whataburger run, so had to do that.
What do you get there?
Just a double.
Yeah.
I had to look. If I'm going to get, I have to get what is your original, what is your staple, what makes you. You know, when you go to McDonald's, you're like, all right, well, what do I get at McDonald's? You don't do the side, do the Big Mac and see what that is. You know,
see what it's about.
What are you made famous for? I see
feel
people
that.
do all this stuff, in a constant argument, right? Of just like other fast food chains, like, oh, you got to do the animal style or whatever. It's like, okay, but like that's not the OG. You're telling me to doctor this up. What are you known for?
Yes.
If it's not good enough to stand on its own, it's not good enough.
I got you. I rock with it. I'm a fan of this.
So,
I like this take. But I will say, a lot of time I'm kind of like, dude, if I can't kind of just go for what I want off your menu and it's not hitting, you might not be good like that.
Everybody has different taste buds, right?
Facts.
So just because the Impossible Burger is on there doesn't mean I'm going to partake in it. I know I'm not going to like it. Someone else might like it, and that's okay. Doesn't mean it's a bad item.
Diversity.
You can be included here too, and that's all that matters.
That's right. Is he going to include Nier to the picks for the day?
Oh,
or
no,
is he just doing this for the budget?
I don't know why you even said Nier. That's crazy.
Hey, look. Click it.
It's not going to happen.
Come on, click it.
No.
Do it.
You'd be
Also
crazy.
do it.
Just not going to do it. I know you want to hope. It's not happening.
I've been trying it the whole time.
Your one Nier player is out in the crowd right now.
Yeah.
And they even played Versusia.
Yep.
So
I'm going to be honest. I'm very happy that we're in this era.
in this era,
That where Nier's not terrorizing.
she can still be terrifying.
She's good, but man, that initial Nier, keep me away from that era, please.
Well, Versusia here also able to dish out the same damage, but now you're talking about big body. Vasaraga has the health to keep up.
The two biggins. her roar's funny to me. We're here at Losers Finals, and we're going to see the offense start on the side of Elsa as he has corner. But BSG, as we've seen throughout this bracket, he's been doing very, very well of finding his way out of everyone's pressure.
Shoulder check here to push. Pillar to keep our turn. Challenge. Good. 5 success from Blue Sky Guy here as we get a charge on Soul Forge.
Walking it down, crouching that high off the stomp is so clean every time from Elsa.
Yeah.
Making the way in, making the way out. Pillars are being spent, and we're finally in a matchup where you can kind of freely spin the medium pillar, right? You don't have to rely on just the tracking version.
Yeah, the tracking version. Yeah, because unless if we decide to commit to a shoulder check, it's not going to really come out.
Yes.
There we go.
Whoa,
Trying to BC,
brother.
but we still got the walk.
Yeah, you know the matchup, Elsa. You can't do that. He is.
2M, stop you short here, but this is dangerous. Oh, recovers faster. I don't know what to
so
say.
fast, like people just are never in time. You know you're never in time either, right?
Never. I see it come out. I'm like, it's still your turn.
You know what? I like your style.
And that leaves me to get scooped, so I'm probably getting scooped after. All right, there we go. BC away. And you saw the shutdown of the pillar a little bit earlier there, too, with PSG challenging. Nice alt throw.
Gonna go for the charge up. Yep. Hitting the U immediately. Knockdown. U. Yes. Stay charged. PSG does such a good job of always having this armor.
All right, pillar to interrupt here. Another one.
Oh,
But the armor, yeah. Too far for throw. The handshake goes out. Nice. Down special follow through with the install. Jumping away. JU connects. Get the crumple state for corner position. Big damage opportunity.
A lot of damage on the board. Into a setup. Goes for the grab. I can see it coming from a mile away. So did Blue Sky, but he didn't recognize the stand H coming after.
All right, there we go. Pillar, full screen. We can just counter zone away. Still takes the fight to BSG. Can't do the down special right there. You're in grab range.
Yeah. Tried to go for 2 hits, right, and get the armor out the way, but a little too slow. Big combo here from BSG. Got the armor meaty. Get off me. Stay in that corner. You're going nowhere. I got you for... What are you doing? You can't do that. It's an easy reaction for BSG when he has the armor on deck. Infinite armor gonna rip through your super, and there's the closeout. One game up is BSG.
Synchronized drinking.
Staying
But
hydrated.
yeah, I think it's some of that fear factor too. You see the Savage Rampage come your way. You want to go for SBA to try to steal it out.
Yeah.
Thinking you could steal it from the light ender of Savage Rampage. All right, there we go. A couple dash L's, my goodness.
Just flipping out with that stand light afterwards. That jump medium. Beautiful
Big
button.
charge off the heavy, my lord. I don't think I've ever seen a full charge like that.
It's so good. It's so good. If it hits, it's detrimental. Nice cancel there from BSG. Straight in the stands, canceled in and got the grab. That is going to be a nice reaction. Elsa getting the skybound this time. Not the greatest of damage, but does work your way out of the corner.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, here.
Send it for a launch. Here we go. Light sequence to come through. Does get the launcher here off the forward special. Combo limit not hit quite yet, but one more cycle to get victory here for Elsa in a round.
Elsa playing it slow, made an approach, doesn't catch the landing, and now BSG, goes for a little cancel on the 5L, but loses. Oki doesn't get the soul force.
Unblockable!
Unblockable, but doesn't get the win there, and BSG! Magic Series straight into the skybound, and that is going to be another round up.
I feel wild about that one. I feel like, though, if we would have committed to a dash H instead, we would be able to finish the job, get a little extra height off the launcher, since it's a blockable anyways. And he could have cycled through to another special. But, man, unfortunate here that Elsa could not clutch out that round.
Ooh, incorrect timing for the spot dodge, and that shoulder is clipping.
Power wave, shoulder check again. Moves away, just outside the range of dash H.
Just a little too far for that to convert, but I like the idea from Blue Sky. Nice 5L from Elsa to find the way out of the corner. My lord, that carry is insane.
But we'll beat the stagger pressure.
Yes.
But here we go, back at it again. Triple attack from Elsa. Has plenty of meter and resources. Good cycle to finish the job. I missed it. Where was it at? Yeah. Nope, not finishing it quite yet.
Not enough. Ooh, that's huge. The chase down a little too far, and I like it. Forward special gonna reach, clipping Basaraga's tip of his helmet as we have one round apiece here in game 2.
Nice. Good little connect here. Ooh, what's our startup? Oh, Instinction, trying to pull through. Nice lift off here, JU to continue pressure. Let's get down special, but chasing it down is Blue Sky Guy.
Utilizing that shoulder bash, man. He's pulling up.
Absolutely.
I like that reaction to him getting the Soul Forge. He does get it regardless, but you got a little damage for it.
Nice duck, 2 elves. Finally, Elsa finding a punish.
Yeah. Somebody finally done it, right?
Neutral jump. Backing off here. Do you have 100 meter? Not too far off from touching a lariat for corner combo and finishing the route. There it is.
That's a good touch. Oh, you're done. You're done, son. Rip the super. And there it is, 1-1. Elsa gets on the board.
Crowd popping off for that one here. Let's try to get this next game going. What looked like a dire straits there for Elsa still was able to pick it up. And I love the decision to back off and, again, not be too far away from going for the lariat to challenge that corner and finish the job, especially knowing the fact that BSG only had that one break point left. So you're all but certain victory.
Agreed. Woo! Both in deep thought. This match means a lot. This is probably the most stressful one for them thus far. As we both know, you don't want to end in third place. I've once heard a wise man say, I'd rather not make top 8 than lose at the end.
I noticed he said wise man. He didn't name the individual, so you're not throwing them under the bus at all. That's a wild take.
I've actually heard it from multiple people.
Hey, I'm saying I would have loved to make top 8 on Rec World Tour. I mean, that was some money right there.
Yeah. Well, see, that's a different stake there, brother.
Backing away here. Jump out. Too far for the throw. My goodness.
I like it.
Challenge. Off the wall, full extension. Got one launch. Do you bet it all? I think not. There we go. Reset.
I like it. Just goes for the meaty M and does God's work. Blue Sky guy, 1 round up here. Very strong round, probably the strongest one he's had.
Got the challenge there for corner. Distinction. Nice 2M.
I'm liking that. We're watching Elsa start to check those Soul Forges with the pillar. But that in turn is going to be some damage, but you're going to still let him get Soul Forge, and you are going to be down on the cooldown of pillar for that zoning.
Let's get the ball in the way.
Walk down.
Good spot dodge.
Lost 50 meter there, not getting the pickup. Elsa, Blue Sky also burning 50. It's 2. The war of attrition with these projectiles. Trying to get something shaken. Now
we go. Got the pickup
from Elsa.
All right, dash L. Put down specialist. Ooh, good little spot dodge right there for the shoulder check.
Nice patience here right now from Blue Sky. Nice pillar from Elsa. Back into the neutral space. They're trying to find their moment. There it is, Blue Sky. Flip the toes.
What an interrupt right there.
The spot dodges have been money here. Off the stomp the yard from Blue Sky.
Absolutely.
Elsa not having any of it.
The pillar here to stop the approach. Going for these hops, right? But now it gets dangerous because you're in unblockable territory right now.
And Versusia being one of the characters that can capitalize on that the best. Man, the armor doing exactly what it needs to do. He's gonna go, yep, armored again. Elsa kind of challenging that armor consistently here in this set.
See, it's been interesting. We saw some of that as well against Incendia, where there were some clear, interesting calls that we're trying to make. Granted, Versusia, not the best when their back is against the wall, right? Like, we're having to rely on ult is a big factor here. When you hear both, the entire crowd, both a cheer section for Elsa and BSG.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Never.
A double layered rooting, like going for each player? I don't think I've ever heard that.
This is big Texas pulling up strong. And BSG, like, you ain't changing.
Look at his face.
All right, but wait a minute, wait. Let's not get too comfortable right now. We've already seen a 2-0 lead get squandered before in the previous set. Some minor adjustments there. We'll see if Elsa can close it out. I mean, it is 2-1 here. So different circumstances to a degree.
That just shows that that Elsa has gotten the job done once. It shows that they know what to do.
They definitely do.
Oh, there are they? All right, here we go. Blue Sky guy up 1 game as Elsa is going to have to figure out what the adjustments are to stay alive in this bracket. The crowd obviously wants both of them to win, but only one can move on.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
And game number 4 is underway.
See how this opens up here. Already got the install activated. Bombs away.
There's that walk down. I love it. I love when he uses the non-heavy version. You know, keep it where you can, where it won't be on cooldown, where you can kind of rip it consecutively.
Geez. Are we trying to get preemptive jump there? Out of the way. Not going to challenge.
That was a brave one. Whiffed over the top and went for the crouch U.
Oh. Go on, scream at him. Ah, jeez, the H. Not a counter hit, so we're okay. And Blue Sky Guy not opening up, not going to give up this position here in the corner, but not by long shot. Shoulder check. Let's take it as far as we can go.
God, I love that combo route. And it is one touch away for Elsa. The chip is coming in. Blue Sky reaction with the Skybound. It doesn't get animation, and the backdash jab will do it. Scythe right to the temple of Versusia.
Okay. Believing in victory is Blue Sky Guy right now.
Battle 2. Engage.
Dash on a close gap. Not going to get the unblockable, unfortunately. Stagger with stomps into command grab.
He has been changing that up so well. Overhead! Oh, he's not just mixing, he's remixing. That is a very good combo. Blue Sky trying to speed run this round as he gets the touch, and this should be his ticket into grand finals. And there it is. He will get his rematch against Riazo as we have Elsa gonna be finishing in 3rd place. Great set against the Texans.
Wow.
Man.
Absolutely dominant performance. And again, it showcases that while Versusia is a very strong character, she does struggle on a defensive aspect. Trying to get out of those corner situations has been just such a struggle for Elsa throughout that entire set.
Yes.
And you can see how overwhelming Fasaraga can really be in a lot of these matchups for sure. Especially with that armor, we saw some interesting challenges. Like you called out the fact that we have armor up, and yet still Elsa would try to press into the armor. So, one, there's not that many Vasaragas to really play against at this level. I know that a lot of the folks have been really playing against each other, prepping for Arc World Tour. But man, did you get time to play more against BSG, and even Fuselit would be the other. And beyond that, you're talking maybe JF out of South America, and that's all that's coming at the top of mind for me.
I'm telling you, I agree with you. There's not really many. It's not really many out there. You're not going to get that level of experience, and it's rough when you end up having to run into that for 3rd place. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think that he did very well. The only issue is what you're saying. Going into the armor, it's not. I don't think you have to play the matchup consistently to know that you can't do that. I think you already know you can't do that. It's something about the overwhelming pressure of BSG being like, feeling, right? God, I don't want to deal with this again. You're just trying something.
Totally.
You know, it's like, what was it? The back special one, the heavy, and then that's 2 hits, and then I assume maybe tried to go for the 3rd hit there with the U expansion on the back end. That would have gone through on that one part that we saw.
See, there's a great analogy. I forgot which fighting game player brought this up. Yes. Except you know that this hit is coming. You know that you can't press here, so why do you? It's like, well, you see, you drink only spring water, right? So that's what you do. But you won't drink the tap water. Yet you'll eat the apple that is washed with the tap water. And that is why you still press.
Talk to him. Talk to him. I like it.
It's unfortunate, but it's human nature.
It's human nature. It's human nature. Even as a top player, you're still a human.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Definite button check here. Never mind. This is the match. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, could have been. Belial's still good. People should play Belial more.
I think so, honestly.
Yes, this grand finals a run back here for these two. And we'll see how it plays because, again, we were trying to parry out some of the Savage Rampage stomps.
Yeah.
You starting with Alnila because you have a game ahead of you.
Yeah, you got a full set to give.
This happens all the time.
No, I actually don't even like saying that. I don't like saying you have a set to give because
there you go.
I have a take that whenever you're on winner's side, there's a lot of mental damage done when you lose that winner's side set and get sent to losers with them, right? So that's not a set to give. It's leeway,
right?
But it's not a good feeling to be in even ground, even footing when you had that big advantage.
Right.
You want to close it, right? So anyway, I just don't personally like saying something.
Well, here we are, grand finals at Texas Showdown 2025. Putting it all on the line is these two players here, Vasaraga and Six. Someone with a lot of health and a lot of damage to give versus someone with a lot of damage to give and no health at all.
Oh, man. All right. We've seen it once. We're going to see it twice. Might see it thrice if we get the reset. But we are here. Grand finals underway. Vasaraga sucks. Get out of my face, brother. We are now in the scrap. I like that. BSG tried to make a play, right? He tried to use the infinite armor to go through the strikes, but that was so clean from Riazo. That's what we saw him doing last time, eating the armor and going to the other side. So we're seeing that Riazo's game plan is going to be more of the same.
All right, Six Claw backs away. Not reacting to the stomps this time around. Doesn't want to put themselves in danger. You've established the lead, you want to hold it. Gate continues pressure, another one, BC.
I would like to see on some of these hops for Blue Sky to go for the, that's a good option for an ante, right? But I would like to see him using his crouch heavy, his 2H a little bit more. This character's one of the few that can hit up that high, even if it is a bait.
So true. All right, but again, using his Six Claw to dash through, but Blue Sky guys still going to shoulder check their way in.
Very patient.
Oh, trying to swipe out another gate. If BSG moves, it's an alt Six Claw.
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
If you won't give it, and that's why you go for the.
Oh.
So I like the idea of going for the EX Six Claw right there because it removes that thought off the table. It's like, oh, you're done. You're not going to use that again. Alt is right behind it.
Yeah.
JL after the clash.
Very good spot dodge. He does have corner though. Oh no! Accidentally placing himself there, but the patience from Blue Sky gonna pay off as he works his way out with solid damage.
Oh, nice! The close heavy. I can't believe you challenged the JU like that. That's insane.
We've seen Riazo challenge some really crazy stuff, so
I didn't know it worked. I thought he'd get crushed.
Agreed. Not going to be able to build here.
Don't need it.
Goes ahead, goes for the raising strike. Still not enough, though. Riazo taking game number 1 here in Grand Finals. Brushing it off this Blue Sky. Not trying to keep locked in here.
He might remember. He might. We'll see. Parry. But it so has to be water on a duck's back. You have to keep pressing forward in this Grand Finals. It's an old saying.
I've never heard it.
It's a really old saying.
I like it, but I've never heard it.
There we go.
BSG does not like that dive, I'll tell you that much. As we see the corner carry into the mid. It's going to lead into Smokey here, 6-6-0.
Still has this lead, no need to squander it, but the walk forward is to build that meter. All the more threatening, so the next touch, I'm going to get super. Oh, but the low, good patience from Riazo as we walk away. Some of the best ways to win fights, you simply do not be there in the first place.
That's not going to hit, no. It does! I thought he recovered, but he doesn't get full animation, so that's a very good look for BSG. All right. Toes have been blessed. Toes have been touched. So 2 times as they were anointed, a round is there for BSG.
All right, we'll see if BSG can keep this lead. Stagger, open up on the Rekka. Wait a minute, crossed up. That's a deep one.
Very good. That's what we were talking about last time they met up. He's doing the short jump over the top.
Yep.
BSG cannot anti-air that with this crouch heavy. And he didn't have the meter to try to react with the ultimate command grab.
Good patience here from Riazo. Run up throw. Still taking charge of the situation. No BCs. Has beater to challenge. Does knock down here.
No button.
That was a big opportunity for BSG and just left out there.
Yeah, I really thought he was going to go. Maybe he assumed such, right? I don't
Right.
know.
Riazzo definitely just left it alone to see what you would do, but.
Nice.
Ooh.
Good hit into the command grab. Nice, nice.
Got the parry side swap here. No, didn't
He
finish
dropped.
the job.
That's huge. BSG has an opportunity. He didn't press. Spot dodge, back grab, yes.
Got a little too scrambly right there. That should have been the finish. The panic setting in. It was teed off for victory here for Riazzo to go for the triple attack. Set with 6 claw execution, carry to the wall, extend further. SSBA would have finished. You're down to 1 Brave point to wrap it all out.
Yes, yes. Guys coming up to the stage talking to BSG as he's getting in there. I don't know if he's in the mindset to be having people have conversations with him right here. I know if I'm in grand finals, please leave me alone. Let me stew in my own thoughts and try to figure this out.
Dash out corner. So we're all tied up for this one here.
All right, BSG anti-aired, but the Raging Strike does not land. Riazzo doesn't get the extension. Loses the BP for almost nothing.
All right, just go for a charge there. Pick up, 6 claw to run right through.
Pulling up on his block. Oh, BSG getting clipped. People are becoming familiar with the high whiff.
Not close enough to the corner. Almost at victory. The empty hand.
Makes you wonder, what did he press? What did he press?
Maybe just didn't block at all. I don't know. Did the counter call up? I missed it.
I didn't see counter.
Okay.
I didn't see counter.
Ooh. Not gonna get challenged on the parry attempts. Back off.
Nice. Opting to use the 5H right there and opting for the command grab. Riazzo trying to gamble on the parry.
Wow, very good read. So you had to preemptively spot dodge to punish that. That's very difficult timing.
Very, very difficult timing. Riazzo
Oh,
tries to
boy.
spot dodge there. Ultimate stomp down. I'm walking into town. Very good.
Well.
That's exactly what that is, yes. I like it. All right, 1 round apiece here. Who's going to go up in the set? It's 1-1, guys.
Overhead does get blocked here. We push out.
Riazzo. Waste a meter on BSG side. Is being pressured again. Calls it out, runs straight up, but a better call out from Riazzo with the parry.
Oh, no. Yeah, not even overhead. That was a snake bite there. Still holding the positive pressure in this corner. Here we go. Super.
Big damage. He wants him to do that. Riazzo wanted that.
Oh, what a
He
challenge.
didn't want that one. That's a beautiful challenge with the reset grab, too. Health lead is here for BSG, but a lot of time on the clock. Give me the toes. He could have closed it right there. Oh! 1 game away from a reset as BSG has now made it 2-1 against Riazzo. Riazzo has, in the set he won before, the winners finals,
Yeah.
he was way more hyper aggressive than he's being right now. I don't know what it is that BSG did, or if it's just the moment that's making him tone it down a little bit.
Maybe it's toned down because we did get called out a lot on some of our pressure in that initial set. Certain things we're looking out for. Ooh, nice catch. Gated Demons opens up.
Big combo here. I love that tech. That's good. The armor ain't letting you do such, Riazzo. BSG doesn't get the final piece of that combo, but now still catching the grab on the Oki.
Oh, whoa. Not able to convert that any further, but man, what a call out. All right, corner position again. That's away.
Look at that.
Small moment of pause here, giving up the room because Soul Forge is such a threat. Guard crush. Good patience from Ryazo. If you get the 2M.
Look at Blue Sky just taking his ground. He's trying to build meter. He does have 100 right now. Oh, is that going to punish? No, it is not. Oh, my Lord.
So concerned about the ult command grab that we tried to steal it before it even came out.
That was wild. That was wild. All right, BSG heating up, keeping his poise. That's some good solid damage.
He goes for the jabs, also force a reaction. Uh-oh, yep, the moment I saw the eyes, wait.
These stare downs are getting intense between these two players.
Good throw. Okay. Watch it, there it is. You go for the gated demons right there because you expect the ult to come through. Got a crush, you hold that.
Come here. I don't know what Blue Sky wanted right there, but he's not getting what he wanted here as we get the Skybound to close out that round. It is going to be one round up. Let's see if he can close this one out.
See if we tie it all up, right? 2-2 in the first set of Grand Finals potentially, or does Blue Sky guy get that reset?
Ooh. Carry off the table. Blue Sky can get a little bit more reckless here as he presses. Nice spot dodge,
nice.
But far in.
Yeah, got the teleport there, going for that shadow dance. Nice parry, finding the mark this time around, holding the corner and not giving it up. Oh, I got pump fake too. That was crazy.
Definitely.
All right, you spent the beast Brave point, so you go for super.
Man, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's not enough, but it is guess for game. Very good defense. Very good press.
Be careful. Backs away. All right, take your time. Take your time if you're going to close this out, because you know Basaraga has the armor. BSG has the patience. And we've seen Basaragas of their caliber call things out with a single ult to kick it off, and it's not going to be here. Gated Demons ties it all up. 2-2 in the set.
Man. These two, as we see BSG feeling it, takes down the rest of that half a bottle. The crowd trying to give him the energy he needs to get this reset. He had one round to get it there. Now he's going to have to close a whole game. What was that? The boy Sloth coming through, busting in front of the camera.
I thought somebody was just about to scream BSG right in the camera. That would have been sick. That would have been the greatest thing. That would have been a clippable moment.
Okay. Here we are. Game number 5. 0, I'm scared for him.
Barry, corner there. Nice duck here. Does get the 2M. Able to convert for a full extension. Yeah, you spend. Yeah, for sure. Because you strip for the final Brave point, you're doing extra damage.
Yeah, 1,000%.
One defensive opportunity off the table if you decide to BC for this final interaction. Oh, deep run.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right, BSG, man, he's in a terrifying spot right now. Oh. He tried to go for the 5H to hit.
Just chip out.
Yeah,
wait for your moment.
Terrifying.
Okay.
Ryazo wanted the chip. The drop from BSG and the low from Ryazo. Oh, my God. He had to do the 2-tap on the Magic Series into the air command grab.
Yep.
That was his only way to convert that. Oh.
Right, what is potentially tournament point here for Ryazo? 2 dash M's. Gate, full screen here, nice throw. After the 5U interaction, Ryazo now looking to be in control. BC back for corner. You don't have ult, so we can still keep pressuring here. Nice. All right, good tech. Very important. About to get that 50%. Ryazo knows it. We're trying to strip as much Brave points as we can before it gets to that point. No more ults.
Wow, BSG spinning it instantaneously. He's playing solid defense right now, but getting whittled away at. The jump in gets Oh my gosh, the crowd roaring as we're gonna watch Big Damage and BP be stripped away from BSG. Big moment here, doesn't go for the grab attempt. He doesn't go for the parry attempt. Riazzo now eating damage from the BP-less BSG.
All right, let's see what we got. There's 50% on there for BSG. That's dangerous territory if you try to close the gap. All right, a little easier in this neutral right now.
My God.
What a command grab. Does have ult. 6 claws available.
Oh, he's lands on him, but he's not going to be able to convert off the jump light.
Okay, BC away.
And what? The low wins. No clash, no nada. Riazzo is going to seal it in an interaction I'm definitely not familiar with. And your Texas native BSG is going to be getting second place. Your Texas Showdown champion off of a weird interaction is going to be Riazzo.
It's the 6 claw active hurt box coming out in front of you first and foremost. Hurt box trading on top of it, sure, whatever. That clash was imminent. Higher priority for that 6 claw execution. Well done. Well done, Riazzo, to snipe it out. Hold on, what is this doing back here? This is, oh, let's go back home with me. I heard just from the productions coming. I'll deliver to Riazzo's house. Don't worry, I got this. We're cool. We're going to the same state. Don't worry, it's good. I got it right here.
Oh, man, that was, give me some palpitations right there. Yeah, that's
terrifying business, right?
Yeah.
Dealing with Vasaraga, especially at any given moment. Once Blue Sky Guy had that meter, you notice that Riazzo in that very last game for sure gave plenty of room to let BSG decide what they wanted to do with that meter. And that was huge. So still holding on to snipe out 6 claw execution, which is what got our victory there. Recognize when every single time we ran out of meter, that's when Riazzo pressed the issue. Like, okay,
yes.
you if you weren't going to BC, if you spent meter to push me away, all right, cool, I'm going to go in. Because now I don't have to worry about the ult command grab, which would have saved so many occasions because that gave Riazzo room to be very brave and dash up. You could see Riazzo throughout the set messing around with BSG's expectations because you could kind of foretell what Riazzo wanted to do to close out the round.
Oh, yeah. You can see it. But, I mean, even if you know, it's just hard to defend.
It's the mental that you got to deal with, right? It's about not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when, and that becomes and it's on both sides because Vasaraga is very much the same case, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Trying to react to all of that and keeping your mental in check in a corner situation, high pressure with a character that has no good reversal, right? Outside of having meter, that's tough, especially against 6, who's already whittling away at your health.
Yep.
But should be getting our top 8 lineup here in just a bit, of course, awarding them with medals, and it's been a great run here at Texas Showdown, of course. A great showing and a great return hot after ARC World Tour Finals. Still a lot of great competition to run through, and still a strong year of Granblue fans versus Rising ahead of us.
I love it, man. It's going to be a strong year, and I just love in general. We don't even have the season announced, things like that. And this tournament, still having the competitors that it had come out right off of that weekend.
Sure, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And these guys are getting, when you talk about the medals, the medals are just like baby sizes of this.
Right.
And they're awesome. Like, they're some of the coolest medals I've seen.
It's a really cool design this year. You know, Texas Showdown always shows up and shows out. And that's Granblue in general, is that they're hungry for competition, always willing to play games. And they're absolutely willing to do it. I have to get this up, I guess. This is fine.
We just had to give the beautiful trophy to production so they can give it to the winner, I guess.
You know, they did win it. You know, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Whatever.
I could have won it.
I already know that, man. I just get on the mic so I can let other people have a chance.
Yeah, totally. That's absolutely it.
That's all it is. That's all.
You know, I didn't, lose to Elsa because they were better than me. Just for the show.
Just for the show.
No, they definitely cooked me. That's for sure. But still, a great show to be had here. Texas showing out, but unfortunately unable to defend the turf. Tried as they might, but still, there's plenty of games to be had. Guilty Gear is still going on, I believe, over on the side. Still have Tekken 8 running. Of course, we round it all out with Street Fighter 6 in just a bit. I think, trying to take a peek over, I think it's Street Fighter 6, the last one. So, yeah, you'll get a full top 8 run of Street Fighter 6 after all the games are said and done. Plenty of action to look forward to here.
Oh, yeah, definitely a little bit more. It's not a lot more. You know, the other days we can say a lot more. It's a little bit more, you know, so stick around with us, man. It's going to be some awesome stuff, man. I think that Street Fighter 6 top 8 is going to be pretty solid.
Absolutely.
No other prodigy here.
Yep.
I'm just going to call. I think he's going to win, but you know, I mean, it could be a little upset in there. He's going to have to deal with a little geef. He said earlier to me yesterday in the Air B, he said, I don't lose the geef. I don't care about this. I want to see. I want to see. You know, let's see.
It's something about Texas. Nothing but big bodies out here. It's crazy.
Facts.
That's all that you have. Here we go. We got TJ Glenn stepping up here to hand out the medals as we transition to the award ceremony. Right, Reich up in 7th place here. Tied up with Mitosis. Incredible play here for both Ferry and Matera.
Yeah, those two, they were a pleasure to watch.
And we do have Shinku tying for 5th. 5th place also going to Curbio.
Shinku, amazing player. Yes. Curbio, this was a crowd favorite right here.
Don't forget to check out Curbio's Dreamland. It's also another great home to the Granblue community. Incendiate.
With the 4th place.
Superb Luane. You know, one of the last remaining Luanes.
Yeah.
And then Elsa. Strong show with Versusia, still making that strong transition. I believe only a month into practicing Versusia at this point. A little over a month, I believe. And the BSG heartbreaker, unfortunately, here at 2nd, but still a strong showing with Fasaraga.
And he's not feeling it, man. I understand. He'll take the L to the champion. That is Riazzo coming off of a 3rd place at ARC.
If you want to talk about players who have stepped up, those two certainly have. Riazzo has had not the greatest run on terms of records stateside, but has gone international, done very well. You start to look at the latter half of the year, Riazzo really kind of skyrocketed into their performance, doing so well at ARC World Tour and still looking forward to many more performances. BSG was definitely my underdog at many events, especially at Frosty Fostings. That was my dark horse to take it for a qualification spot, but still made a great showing at ARC World Tour Finals. That's just a tip of the iceberg here for the 2025 ARC World Tour action, which kicks off with EVO Japan. This is where we're going to kick things off with Guilty Gear Strive and Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. Under Night, I believe, is also going to be a qualifier for that one, if I'm not mistaken. I got to double check and see if they were all on there. But
you going?
No, unfortunately not. No.
Dang.
At least as far as I know. But either way. Well, that is Texas Showdown. And it's been a real pleasure hanging out with you, Zip.
It's been great, dog.
Yeah, it's been good fun. Still, more action to go. We might transition to probably Tekken. We'll see. Otherwise, it's just going to be transition to full Street Fighter 6 stream. Otherwise, till then, everybody stay happy, stay healthy, and later days.